Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and happy Easter to one and all. Good to see Paul, good to see Jimbo, good to see Jeffro. Not sure what James is up to. He might be out there doing family stuff. Bill just
He's on the road.
Oh, that's right.
Apple,
He's traveling.
Thank you, Apple. So we'll just deal with Apple straight up. So unbeknownst to me, and probably Bill just shared it somehow, which thank you, mate. Big care. We had to bury our dog yesterday, Coda, not Kodiak, but Coda, our husky, and she was surrounded by love and family right to her last breath. And we thank you all for your lovely comments in the chat there. Love to say a huge thank you from my bottom of my heart to Jeffro. While we are on live, that man is one of my pillars of strength, and I'd like to thank him for being there right when I needed him. Sensational. So thank you, brother. I was a bit distraught, and well, still am. And yeah, so thank you very, very much, Jeffro, for doing what brothers do. So thank you. It's Mr. Price's birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, young man. Are you 23 or 24 today?
No.
Right, 22. Was I?
No, higher. Higher.
I'm not playing this game.
No, 65 today.
65, mate. You don't look a day over 70.
Well, are you now official pension age, Paul?
No, 2 years to go. Shut up, Scott.
Not being very complimentary there.
No, not really. I mean, next year will say that Jimmy's bloody 98 when he's only 97. I mean, shit.
I don't look a day over 81.
It's not the use, it's the mileage.
We've got big love for you, Jim, but we can't believe those kind of stories.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, 6 + 5 = 11, Paulie. There you go.
Yes.
Am I the only one that's listening to 6 different conversations here?
No, mate. No.
What
the
what
ones
do
in
you
your
mean?
head don't count.
What do you mean, Jeffro? What are you talking about?
You looking puzzled?
I don't have any links open, so it's just the email Jason sent me, which I opened the link to. So I don't have anything open. I've got the volume down on my phone. Where
How's that?
Yeah, and television. I don't even have the live stream on. I've got something else going, and the volume's down on that. Oh, there's Dominique. He's in the chat. Hello, Dom.
Oh, Dom.
I've got.
So, what do you mean, Jeffro? You're hearing what us? It's like an
echo.
I'm hearing everybody talk at once.
All right.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Pretty
Jason,
much.
go ahead. Say something just on your own. Everyone else, stay quiet. Go ahead, Jason. Talk.
Hello. I think that's all.
How's that, Jeffro? I mean,
You've got an echo, Jim.
I've got an echo.
You've got basically everybody's got an echo.
Everybody's got an echo. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not hearing anything when Paul just spoke.
There's nothing, Paul and Jim. I haven't got any on their end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you got something open, Jeffro.
Yeah.
So.
No, shouldn't have. I'm just going to log off and come back and see if it works.
Clears it up.
Okay.
Yep.
There isn't anything.
Did you hear
Back in
that
a
right
minute.
away as soon as you came on? Oh,
Too late.
He'll be back.
we'll never know. So, yeah.
So Ethel doesn't hear.
Right.
Ethel's not getting an echo.
Yeah. Can't be on the stream today. Danielle has an appointment coming up. Okay. All right. No problem.
That's all right, Dom.
Happy Easter, Dom. Jeffro and I were discussing, I think sometime today, do you have Easter in the Netherlands?
Well, I'm sure he does.
he didn't have Christmas.
Well, Netherlands are. Oh, there's Harry.
Harry.
Oh, Harry. I believe the Netherlands are basically a Catholic nation, right? I mean, kind of like France.
Do they have
Yes, they
cheese?
have Easter.
Do they have
Yeah.
cheese
I
eggs?
mean, they observe the Easter holiday. Yeah, I mean, you mean as far as religion or just observing the day itself?
Oh no, as in, do you get Easter eggs? Does the Easter Bunny come to the Netherlands?
Oh well. Where did the Easter Bunny start anyway? Kind of a silly question, but
Warner
No.
Brothers.
No, we came before that. There's some really dodgy pictures from like 100 years ago. Somebody's dressed up like a really, really dodgy rabbit, and they're screaming kids because they're terrified of some giant rabbit. It looks really bad.
But,
sounds
I
like
mean,
something that would come from Germany.
I remember one sermon Dad did. Like everybody was going. Somebody was there. He was saying, well, he was trying to get a message that Easter's not about the Easter Bunny and eggs. And somebody said something. He says, well, how many eggs have you ever seen a rabbit lay? So
Yeah, it's weird.
But he had a good day, the old man. He done all his Easter morning services. So yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
He's been
Jeffro,
fired.
by the way, Jeffro, how's the sound now?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Yeah.
Okay,
I just
all
did the normal thing. I normally turn on YouTube, and then I go to the link so that I can get through to the to the chat, and it goes through, and I've never got a problem. But this time, I had a delay. I'm listening to six
Okay.
different people talking at once. It was almost like the voices in my head were going all at once.
Yeah.
So how's that different every other day?
Well, I could normally pretty much deal with it when the voices in my head are going all at once, but when I don't know.
When you're hearing the voices of
work today.
others, is that what you mean? When you're hearing the voices of others, it's a bit too overwhelming.
I don't generally reply to them unless I think it's an argument that I can win.
I never answer back. I just keep
I
talking.
really do.
Yeah, I don't listen, so I just keep yapping. I don't, I mean, like when I'm building my models, my dog goes upstairs because inevitably I'm going to do something. I'm not going to throw anything on. I'm going to be like, I could be working until you son of a bitch, you fuck, something like that, and the dog will be like, uh-oh, he's mad, and he'll take off. I'm like, Bear, I'm going to start working on a model. You better go upstairs.
So after yesterday's,
I just keep all my curses inside my head.
So after yesterday's absolute tragedy, I went out and played golf, and I was paired. My other partner that I normally play with, Bruce, his poor wife had a fall and cracked her head a bit, and she was in a bad way, and so he pulled out, unfortunately. So he missed golf. I said, "What happened, mate?" He says, "Yeah, that's what happens when you talk back." Bruce is about 76.
There's an Australian name for you, Bruce.
And
Have one guy named Bruce living in Australia.
anyway, I get paired with this. Thanks, Sarah Jane.
Oh, hello, Sarah Jane.
10-year-old.
Hi, Sarah Jane.
He's an absolute weapon. Everything went straight, and I'm like, "What's this bloody witchcraft?" Like, hey, you can't be having that. And he's got this 32 handicap. I'm like, handicap my ass. So, but it was very good, and we won the day, $180 each for the day for winning. So, got to be happy with that.
Is he normally a real sharp golfer? Like hits the ball as good as he was yesterday?
Well, so his name is Campbell, and him and his father emigrated to Australia and father in 2019 from Scotland, only an hour from St Andrews.
Oh, they're born in golf land.
Yeah, but then like he stands on the tee box and swings, and you'd think it was Rory McIlroy having a practice swing, like the whole body, and then the little shit decides to show off by bending over and picking up a ball off the ground.
What, with his kilt down?
Without having to get down on his knees and pick it up, he just bent over and picked it up in front of us. No praying at the hole. So,
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
it was,
You realise another 5 years is going to be whipping your ass.
oh, mate, he was whipping it. Oh, he didn't whip it yesterday on. But
hey,
he
some
was,
people are hot. You know,
it was a pleasure to watch a 10-year-old not on his phone, not talking about games or crap. He was out there competing with men, and he was very respectful, and it was just great. You know, like it was like I thought his dad must be so proud. Like, you know?
yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, he was using a Scotty Cameron at 10.
And that is?
That is a putter that is worth about $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously well connected as far as having the right equipment, I'm guessing.
What sort of a golfer is Dad?
So
What's
today,
his-
for everybody in chat, we're going to start with young Jeffro.
Jeffro, repeat your question. What you just
I never got to ask you. I was going to say, what was his dad like? You mentioned the kid, but you didn't tell me what his dad was like.
His dad knew bugger all about. Oh, he knew about golf, but he wasn't a golfer. He wasn't a player. But his dad was fantastic. I mean, and me and the other two guys, we took the piss out of him. We had a crack at the little fella, but his dad enjoyed it because at 10 you should be having fun, and he was a bit serious, so we just tried to unwind him, and his dad was loving it. He was laughing and just trying to free the little bloke up, you know, like just enjoy what's happening. So his dad was sensational. So and his dad, as I said, have you got relatives still there? And he said, yeah, they're about an hour away from St Andrews. I said, any chance they want to go for a drive? Pick us up a couple of souvenirs.
Okay.
So no, it's just lovely human being. So
yeah.
It was just great. Yeah, Masters is next Thursday or this Thursday. Yeah, you get to watch it at a decent hour, Jimmy.
Thank God.
If I can, I don't have broadcast television available to me in my apartment where I live. I don't have a cable box, and I don't have an over-the-air antenna. And I think the first 2 days are on ESPN anyway, which would mean I'd have to have paid television, which I don't have. So I can catch up on highlights on YouTube.
Well, I've got a thing called KO Sports, but you probably can't receive Australian content.
Yeah, I'll probably be sent to a gulag if I did.
Yeah, so
American activities.
Anyway,
you won the day yesterday. But we're going on to Jeffro and his week and his building and everything he's been up to and how his journeys.
I'll try and make it sound as exciting as I can, which might be a stretch. I start of the week was a little dull. Nothing much happened, but then I had to take my camper trailer up to its place of manufacture up on the Gold Coast, where I had to get some stuff done to it. I had to get the solar panel installed and an inverter, and some little trouble I had to get done.
Time out, mate. Can you rewind all that when you found the ICM models?
What?
When you found the ICM models at your local hobby store that you lay by.
What about it?
You didn't mention that.
No. Well, all right.
He's
okay,
getting to it.
Okay, you remind me. I was getting around to it. I was trying to make it sound exciting. All right, okay. So, cut a long story short. So I went up the Gold Coast and I had 2 days getting my camper trailer fixed, and now I've bought it. It's all come back. My camper trailer's all fixed, and that's all great. Not living in the big smoke like I do. We don't have any decent sort of a hobby shop in big place like Coffs Harbour, which is really annoying. So rather than sending away to getting stuff delivered from B&A, I've discovered we've got a toy world at Coffs Harbour, which has basically become my local hobby shop, where you just go and if you want a can of primer, or if you want a can of something really, really basic, some Tamiya extra soft, or if you want something like that. But they've decided that they're going to really start getting some really pretty good models in there, which is kind of good. So getting there the other day, and they've got a big delivery of ICM. So they've got heaps and heaps of ICM stuff. They've got lots of 148 aircraft. They've got heaps of all different scale stuff. They've got ships, they've got tanks, they've got cars, they've got just about everything. So it was just a shop fest, really. That was other than that, I'm really trying hard to make my week sound exciting. I've been working towards my Gripen that I've been building. I've been building a Gripen, Canada's latest strike fighter. I've been building that.
Yeah, the Saab aircraft.
Yeah. I've been working on that, so I'm up to the decal stage at the moment. It's going fine. Nice little build. It's going good. I'm getting to the stage where you put all the little tiny little bits that you put on there that you can't touch the bloody thing without breaking something off.
Yep,
So,
I hear you. Yep.
Pain in the ass. But otherwise, nice little kit. Really enjoyed it. That's a Kitty Hawk Gripen, and it's went to get it pretty good. Other than that, that's it. That's all I got. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, where are we going?
Go to the birthday boy.
Well, we should, shouldn't we?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to minimise Jeffro here, but
Oh, by the way,
do us a favour.
Jeffro, before we switch off the over to Paul, do you have
Yes,
anything
mate.
on your bench you're working on besides the Gripen?
Not really. Oh well, I've got the same old things. I've got the Panther 4 that I haven't touched for the last few weeks.
Okay.
No, that's about it.
Okay.
That's about it. That and the F-16 that I haven't touched for weeks and weeks and weeks. Gripen's been the main thing.
right. Let's see if we can get Paul on.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, shush.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Did I mute this?
Happy birthday to you.
You old bastard.
Happy birthday, young Paul.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
And believe me, to those in the
Thank
chat, it sounds just as bad to us as it does to you. So
Yeah, if you've got a supper, so have we. Right, mate, talk to us.
Right. Well, as talking to my daughter today, there's a little image for you to share, please, Jason. My daughter had one of her artworks at the Easter show, and it sold.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. I asked her for a loan, and she said no.
Here's Paul.
Yeah. And she's really happy that she doesn't have to collect it, because it's a 48-inch by 40-inch canvas.
Right, okay.
And this is what she did.
Oh, you got another photo for me?
Yes, I'll have it in there in a sec. Come on, computer. There it is. Yeah. So that's the painting she did. She did a whole series of them.
Wow.
There's that one. There's
In the morning.
the Predator. And at least she laughed when I said it was a portrait of a mother.
Wow.
So that's it. That's it. And the only other thing I've been up to is the Sky Raider.
Looking good.
Yeah, so just getting ready to put the toilet on the wing
Yep.
with all the other weapons. But I'm really annoyed it doesn't come with the kitchen sink from the Korean War. Because they actually loaded it up with the kitchen sink during the Korean War. I would have loved to put that on there as well.
Oh,
So it's got plenty of weapons to go on it.
yeah, she's got a few.
You gotta love a Sky Raider.
Yeah, apparently could carry more than a B-17.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sky Raider was a late
Yeah.
World War II replacement for as an attack.
The Dauntless.
aircraft, I believe.
Yeah, it was supposed to replace the Dauntless,
The Helldiver. The
Helldiver, and the Avenger.
Yeah, because two things ended in World War II. That was dive bombing and torpedo bombing.
Yeah. Yes, Harry, that is the Xenomorph from Alien.
Which also
my
looks
mother-in-law,
like
my mother, my
which
wife.
also, no, which also looks like Paul's ex-wife. Is that what you just said, Paul?
I thought it was a portrait of the ex. You're just saying it's a portrait of his ex-mother-in-law.
All right.
But that's all I've been up to. I'm still waiting for my 2 new kits to arrive.
Which are?
James got a question for you, Paul.
Yeah. No, they were always described as the blue plane because at the era when they were dropping the toilets.
A blue loo.
It brings a whole new meaning to blue loo, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
So that's where that's at, and I'm waiting on. I think it's the Dustwork 1/16 Grief half track.
Greif.
Right.
Grief. It's going to cause me grief, so I'll stick with that.
No. Actually, you'll like it. You saw John's. You saw John
Yeah.
Stone's progress on his earlier on Sue's
It
live.
won't be as good as that. And the Tacom Jeep with trailer.
Very
Again,
good.
another 16 scale kit.
Yep.
Man, you are going all out on the big stuff, Paul. No small time stuff for you.
Yeah, the eyes are going.
Yeah, well,
And this one's for Sarah Jane. Is this the one you're building, Sarah Jane?
oh, nice. Wow.
That's the JRA. That's the one that broke down.
That's one of my prized little possessions. Never taken
Can't
it
reach
out.
Can't reach my Jag. It's at the back.
This one.
Very nice. Very nice.
She's doing the Walkinshaw one.
Jason, Harry's got a question. I think it's for everyone, including chat. I know I can't guess what it is.
I know the
Are we talking about an American aircraft, Harry, or
it would have been. Well, they call the Sky Raider the A-10's father
yeah.
because basically it does the Sky Raider's job.
Oh, nice.
So it was basically the Warthog is the A10.
An experimental aircraft at the time replaced the Sky Raider. I mean,
When you
Yeah.
say at the time, Harry, because it was used all the way up into Vietnam, are we talking replaced the Sky Raider in Vietnam or during the 50s?
yeah, I was good point.
Introduced.
Jeff. I was going to ask about the time context. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
late
Sky
Vietnam.
Raider.
Yeah, that's right, Harry. Yeah. The A-10 was in development. It didn't. I don't think it served. in
It didn't make Vietnam.
Yeah, it was being developed and the prototype flew during at the late stages of American involvement in the Vietnam War. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the F-14, and if the Harrier had been available to the Americans, they would have. The Marines anyway had the foresight to want to use it. I don't know why the Air Force didn't think it was a useful aircraft. But.
Yeah, and I also tried the F-111 in Vietnam, but found out there were some serious problems with it.
The F-111 sounds like it was a big experimental and expensive bucket of problems.
It was expensive.
Later in life, I think later in its life, it became more useful.
For low-speed counterinsurgency and interdiction, could I guess a Bronco?
Yeah, Bronco replaced the A-10 in Vietnam, but the development of the F-111, apparently we showed the Americans how to use it. Not as a high-level bomber, but getting it down below 200 feet for its approaches.
Take your foot off the gas.
And using it for anti-shipping as well.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't like the humidity. Wings fell off.
Right, well, we're going to whip along to our mate.
Hello, everyone. Jason, you have the photos, right? I sent some images along of what I've been doing during the week. I got a couple other things to show, but you can go through those first.
And there we go.
That's the work on the.
I shall be back in a few minutes.
This model here, the Key 100, the Otaki kit. That's a continuing effort on that model. That's my 48 build. So I'm progressing on that. I've been spending most of my time. That's the canopy I masked off. That required a lot of coffee and a long time for my eyes to get back into my head after I was done masking that. A sharp blade, nerves of steel, and a lot of downtime after I was done. There it is, coated in Mr. Surfacer 1500 black primer. The stand I bought from a friend of mine on Discord, on the Micro Machines Discord channel, and it's a nice tool to have. I can now hold aircraft steady on that while I use two hands to use the airbrush to paint the model.
Very good.
And I do have some very, very serious tremor problems with the left hand. Yeah, well, thank you, Sarah Jane. I appreciate that. Yeah, and there it's a difficult image to see, but that's all the stuff that I painted black while I primed. You know, the wheels, propeller, landing gear, blah blah blah. It's not a very good image, but you know, there it is. And there's another photo of the airplane in the spray booth. That's 1500 Surfacer. You know, that stuff is really good. It's too thin though for aircraft modeling. The way I build models, I need some thicker stuff that'll hide a lot of my mistakes. So I've got
1,000, Jim.
Yes, Paul.
Get the 1,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Thing is that when you go to look for Mr. Hobby products, they are extremely hit and miss. Excuse me. They're in stock and then they're not. So anyway, that's that. I went to believe it or not, there is a brick and mortar hobby shop that actually opened up in 2026. It's in my area. It's about 30, 40 miles away. It's not that close. Well, not 40 miles, pardon me, like 25. Anyway, we know the guy who opened it up. We meaning me and my best mate who lives upstairs. We knew him because we'd seen him at various model contests in the area. And he gave us a flyer and he said, hey, I'm going to be opening up in late winter, early spring. Come on out. So we did. We went out there last Sunday, and he's got a lot of great stuff. He's got fine molds kits, Edward, Airfix, a lot of stuff you don't see on model shelves in quantity in this area. Hell, you don't see hobby shops opening up in this area. It's just not happening anymore. But I bought a few items while I was there. I bought this. I bought this for $10. This is an old model kit. It's dated from 2003, but it's got something I want: Afrika Korps Infantry, DAK Infantry. So I got that for $10. And I bought that, the Oxide Red, because I paint a lot of German armor, so that'll be perfect primer color. And then I bought this AK Real Colors in their new eyedropper bottles, which I really don't like. I prefer the old 10 mil glass bottles, which are a lot easier to work with. You know, here we go. Here's an example. I prefer that as opposed to this. But anyway, this is the interior color that the Germans painted the inside of their AFVs. It's called Elfenbein, as the
off-white
ivory. Yeah. So anyway, bought that, and yeah, it's a really nice hobby shop. I mean, he's not only got a lot of models, he's got a lot of. Oh, hey, good morning, Monkey. Good morning, Chunk.
Hey, Monkey.
Kelly.
And Model Tank Guy. Hey, how you doing? I haven't
Kelly.
seen you out here in a while. Good for you. Glad to hear. So anyway, he's got a lot of products too. He's got a lot of tools. Got Display products. He's got Mr. Hobby products. So a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm done.
Does he have a hot water jug?
I'm sorry?
Does he have a hot water jug? And lots of coffee.
Hot water jug. You mean a P-47 that carries hot water?
No, a jug that boils water.
No.
A kettle.
No.
Well, I suggest you get him a kettle and a tin of coffee and sit down and have coffee with him.
Oh, well, there's plenty of coffee shops in the area. It's in a town called LaGrange, Illinois, and there's a nice stretch of street.
Sounds like a good town name for a song.
All merchants.
Yeah, it sounds like a song I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, very famous song. Yep.
So, first up, well, the week's been pretty interesting. And again, thank you to everybody that sent their condolences about losing our dog yesterday. I really appreciate it. Yeah. But again, thank you to Jeff Rowe for just being there and the other on the phone, and his darling wife. They're just two lovely people, and I'm very fortunate to have them in my life.
Nothing like
getting there,
losing your
Gilly.
dog, mate.
What's that, mate?
There's nothing like losing your dog.
Yeah, so it was just shows. It's just, again, very thankful, very, very thankful. So I haven't done much on that, actually. I've just trimmed up a few bits on this North Carolina. Just tidying up, making plans of attack. Tonight I'll get the Dremel out. I'll be starting on putting that top half of that hole on the bottom half, and that'll be good. I'm not sure if I mentioned, he did order the blue deck and 100 sailors and 50 officers. So if I was doing a diorama, all those officers would be in the water. Swimming around. So anyway, why waste space on the ship, eh? Also been doing a lot more research on the Titanic. There's a few different builds on YouTube on her, and just really studying that. I purchased that Display sander. There's a company online called Manscar Models in Brisbane, and the one I had ordered online from him was that one. Oh, this is the.
Is that powered knife or that new?
Yeah, no, this is the powered grinder, all that sort of stuff. Like you get.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, I know what you're talking
really good. It's a really good tool to have, but I'm getting I ordered some air filters for the airbrushes. Yeah, and he's called me up and says, "Mate, hey Jeff, I He says,
And
I
Maggie.
can't find them. He says, I'm sure I have them in stock, but I just can't find them. And he's got over 4,500 items to go through. So he says, well, what about anything else you want? And I said, oh, I do need some rigging. And so he says, I'll just throw them in for the same price. You know, like, well, that's a bargain. You know, price of the rigging was $20 a roll, and he'd give me 2 rolls, so I was quite happy with that. And he said, I noticed that the sander, the red display sander. I said, yeah, mate, yeah. He says, oh, did you see the other one, the upgraded version? I said, no, mate, I only saw the red display. Well, it's a grey display, and it's got a lot more torque. The lowest setting on the red, the highest setting on the red is the lowest setting on the new one. And it's worth another $50 more. He says, well, $20, mate, would be right. So I've saved about another $50 in the transaction. So that'll be rocking up this week. So really, on this North Carolina, doing all those hatch doors, and there's a fair bit of sanding to do, especially on this hull. Once I put that together and start putting this Tamiya putty on it, lining and leveling everything up, and at the bow there, shaping that to a proper shape. It's going to be really, really handy to have. Other than that, not much. I think I've got a second wave of whatever is going around because I'm starting to sniffle again, which is really shit. Scored well in the department this morning. Even got a cherry ripe Easter egg, so I was quite happy with that. We went over and saw some grandbabies today as well. Had the grandbabies on Friday, all of them around, most of them anyway. So it was great for the kids. So yeah, Easter hasn't been too bad at all. Everybody's safe, so that makes a great Easter weekend, and all the Aussies there will agree with me. Usually Australian Easter long weekend, there's a lot of fatalities on our roads, but I'm guessing people can't afford to go anywhere with petrol prices at the moment, so everybody's staying home. But, that's keeping the road down. But to everybody out there in chat room land, happy Easter to you all, and I hope you've had a safe and happy one. So I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to switch cameras. We can all talk amongst ourselves, and I'm going to get stuck into doing a bit of hull work here.
I wanted to ask, do you have a bank holiday in Australia like they do in the UK on Monday?
Why do we have a bank holiday? Like, seriously?
Yeah, it's just Easter Monday.
Yeah, Easter Monday, that's a public holiday.
Yeah, because we've earned it.
Yeah, we don't get, there is no Easter Monday. It's Easter Sunday and then back to work the next day.
Good God, really?
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday up here.
No, Good Friday is too much of a religious controversy in this screwed up country of mine. So what they do is the spring break that kids get in grammar and high school in our nation. What they do is they time that spring break for the week of Good Friday. So then you don't have certain kids not attending school and others attending school. Because that was apparently drawing some kind of controversy. So they just resolved it by doing that. And there is no Easter Monday here in the States. It's back to work after Easter Sunday.
Fair enough.
Did I ask?
I'm sorry to hear that, Jim.
Oh, it's all right. I don't work anymore, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I never knew of the Easter Monday thing until I started live streaming and talking to folks in the United Kingdom and in Australia. I really didn't know about that.
We didn't know any different. We've just always had it forever.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So the reason I use the phrase or the term bank holiday is because I was watching a chap who's he's a Welshman, and he's always you know, he's got a YouTube channel. He's been doing it for a couple of years now, 2.5 years. And he said he mentioned bank holiday for Monday, so that's why I was curious if they're, but just curious if it was the same thing in Australia. But it is Easter Monday, okay, like Boxing Day, right? Like Boxing Day, the day after Christmas.
Yeah,
We don't get May Day either. A lot of countries have May Day.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't have minded that myself. But with the present administration, if you mention that word, you might get sent to a gulag too. Un-American activities.
All right, Gilly.
Just call me Joe McCarthy.
Everybody must use the same aircraft.
Oh, JC's in. Good morning, JC.
Hey,
Morning, JC.
Thanks for turning up and getting out of the cave.
Yeah, certain parts of my life in my country aren't very good, model tank guy, but I'll still take it. I'm still glad to be an American. I'm proud to be an American. And no, what's going on in this country doesn't reflect my thoughts and values about it, but I'm still proud to be an American. So
at least that's something you could be proud of, Jim. At least that in a country of 330 million people, there might be a lot of idiots, but there's also like 150 million sane people. So pride yourself on being one of the sane ones.
I kind of feel like Captain Blackadder in Blackadder Goes Forth, with the whole world going mad around him. He's trying to stay alive. Not that I'm smarter than other folks. I'm not trying to make myself out to be that, but I think that's a proper analogy. Anyway, enough of politics. Sorry to bring that up, guys.
No, not at all. I can't believe you showed a lot of restraint.
There's people are proud to be English and Welsh and Scottish and British overall. They're live in the United Kingdom. Proud to be Australian, even though most of you live south of the border, right, Jason?
Yes.
Okay. So, despite that, you have unity. So, there's unity here in this country too. You just got to look around for it. That's what it is. You got to find the good, and there's good in everything.
Yeah, of course.
The thing is with the Australians, Jim, we pick on all the other states and New Zealand
and Tassie.
Yep.
Oh, right.
And Tassie.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you: is Tasmania like kind of like how New Yorkers think of New Jersey, always the butt of their jokes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just curious.
Yes, there are a lot of Tasmanian jokes.
Well, that's the first part of Australia I ever learned about through the Warner Brothers cartoon character, the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, and they don't do that.
I didn't think so.
And they're only tiny little things.
But they're stupidly angry.
Yeah, they're always angry.
Are they aggressively hostile? Like if they see you, will they charge you or something like that?
Well, yeah, kind of. They're not the most social animals in the world. They had a facial tumor which was causing a lot of deaths and deformities of the population. That just nobody knew where it came from. It was just this really bad facial tumor, like a cancer, which a great many of them got. And so they created a thing called Devilark in sort of up in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales, a long way away from Tassie, and they've got a breeding population there where they're trying to breed that
out of them.
Breed that deforming condition out of them so that they can re-release them again.
Yes, so, there's a lot of that on the Central Coast, Jethro.
Yeah, it's up in the Hunter Valley. It's up in Barrington Tops.
Yeah. Plus, the reptile park on the Central Coast do it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got a breeding population of Tassie devils.
Yeah.
And a pet alligator that they named after my ex.
Alligator? I thought you only had crocs in Australia.
They have a breeding pond of alligators for wallets.
Ah, okay.
It also keeps the trespassers down.
Yeah, I think that'd be an effective watchdog. Yeah.
One time I took my kids to it. We're walking on the bush trails around it. I had to make the kids stop from running ahead, and dirty great brown snake walked across the trail.
Speaking of that, I was going to say, did you watch the latest? Did you watch Friday's installment of Australian Armor and Artillery?
Yes.
Ron working on the Sherman. Did you see the snake that he was not chasing away, but letting move away from him? When what snake was that?
Was it black, wasn't it? So it could have been a brown snake, or
it looked like it wouldn't. I wouldn't want that thing anywhere near me.
No, you wouldn't want it inside a Sherman with you.
Yeah.
I like how when he went to his spares container.
Yes.
Looking for drive shafts.
Yes.
I don't know where I'm going to find them. Oh, I've got one or two.
Yeah, I think I got one or two. Yeah, I love Ron. He doesn't waste any time. That guy just gets to work and does it.
Yeah. I remember the first time someone saw him roll the tank over to clean it out.
Oh yeah.
They went, "You're doing what?"
Yeah, it's like, look, you need to turn it over. Okay, it'll be done. Coming right up.
Take the turret off. Get the gurney out. It's clean.
Yep. That's what I like about him. I think he spreads himself kind of thin as far as work demands, because I know he works as a volunteer more or less for the museum, right? So he doesn't really have a lot of time to mess around. He's only got a certain amount of time he can dedicate to that. So he's got to get to work. It's like, nope, got to get it done. So let's get it done.
Have you seen his collection?
No, I have not.
He showed you part of it during that part of the Sherman build. Something that's been taking up his time. The grant that he had outside.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's got a couple of grants.
Again. I must have seen it.
And I think he's also got a Stewart.
I think I saw the Stewart. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Oh.
So it's not that, I don't know what he does for a living, but crap he's got laying around that yard. It's so much fun to play with.
He's probably, well, by the look of his skill, he's a very accomplished.
He's definitely a fitter machinist.
Yeah, everything. Looks like he can do anything you need him to do. I mean, look at Daryl. He was a carpenter before he joined the museum. Now look at all the work he does.
He retired and joined the museum.
Yeah, that's great. Man, I love those guys. They're all
his son in.
Craftsmen. Pardon me?
Dragged his son in.
His
happened
son?
to be a boiler maker. Yeah.
Which one is that?
Oh God, which one is it? I think he's the one who was working on the KV1.
Oh no, that's Glenn's son. Glenn was Glenn's the machinist, the one who fabricates a lot of the stuff for him on the lathe.
Yeah. I know there is a father-son team there.
Yeah, I think that's the one you're thinking of, Paul. And then
Jason, Jason, I came in late. Did you? I never heard how your daughter ended up with the COVID. Has she gotten worse, or?
He's muted.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
no, she's currently just in hibernation in the bedroom. Hey, Cod.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's just kicking back and
Hasn't gotten worse though.
I
mean, it hasn't.
So yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Oh, Dom's being very funny there.
What's he done?
Dom's gone where they got an experience for the first time that Jason is going to finish a model this year.
What makes you think it's going to be this year, Dom?
He hasn't done it yet.
So yeah, no, mate. My pleasure. I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing, but yeah, thanks, Jeppo. Yeah, Tay-Tay's okay, mate. She's 19. She'll be right. They recover. Yeah, I bet you if there was something to do, that you'd find a way to go and do it, because you've got to be social.
Well, you've got a big family, so there's plenty of scope for it to spread.
Oh, but if we lost her, then we've still got 10 more. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting back to kicking on this.
6.
As Sarah Jane was saying about the Sky Raider before, the grey and white ones were mainly Navy aircraft. They did probably carry the toilet, and they went to the blue. Hang on, when did they go to the blue? I saw a show on it the other day, and I can't remember.
Blue was mainly during Korea, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the blue was Korean War, and a bit of the beginning of the Vietnam, and then they went to the grey and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gold, grey, and the white. It's a great scheme. Any high-vis scheme is a good scheme.
Now I'm a boiler chef. Oh, Con's in. Hello, Con. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the comments list. Hello, Con.
Hey, Con.
Sarah Jane.
31, 33, 34. 31, 32, 33, 34.
Oh, Tin Man's in. Hello, Tin Man. How are you?
Everything, Tin Man.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Blimey. That's all I can say.
Why?
Well, this multi-part.
You could think of some other words.
This multi-part assembly for this Panzer IV hull, I think, is going to go okay, but it's really it's a good challenge. It definitely is requiring me to really pay attention to every joint that I'm gluing together to make sure it's square and fits proper, because it's about 8 parts that go into making the upper hull in this Panzer IV. I mean, this is mini art before mini art.
Okay.
This is the one. Is this the one you were making a few weeks ago, Jim, or is it a different one?
No, this is the Dragon Panzer IV
Right.
Version J, the late war one, with the screens for the armor skirts instead of metal. They were down on material so much they were using screen material for the last of the Panzer IV.
Yeah, okay.
It's a really nice model. I mean, it is just it's so Dragon. I love Dragon armor kits. I'm a sucker for their 3-in-1 and their smart kits. I've got a lot of them. But anyway, this one, when I bought it a few weeks ago at a swap meet, it was just gnawing at me. It's like, build me. So that's why I'm sitting where I am. This is where my best mate normally works on his model, but he hasn't worked on a model in a long time. So I asked him if I could clear this space out and use it for this kit. So I am. And this thing's going to require a little bit of work, but it's okay. It's all right.
It's called modeling.
Yep, exactly. There you go, Paul. Bingo. So I'm going to just keep on fitting this thing together nice and careful, and I'll still screw it up, but what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know this, guys. I prefer to build armor more than aircraft. I don't know why, but I cannot. There are some mistakes that I continually make on aircraft when it comes to basic assembly techniques that have been with me from the start. And try as they might, they still wind up out of square, little off. And I guess it's kind of like a reflection of me, out of square and a little off.
It's called battle damage.
Yeah.
Wear and tear.
Well, I know this. The next airplane model I build, I'm going to build something a little bit more state-of-the-art. I've got a couple of nice models that I've been hanging on to, And the reason I build these Otaki airplane kits because they're simple and they go together quickly. But I forgot that with those older models, a lot of the basic design and engineering of the kit is, well, of its
Didn't
time.
happen.
There's a lot of things that just don't line up right, and you got to clean up when the model's assembled. You know?
Decals okay?
I haven't tried them yet, Jeff. I'm hoping they are because that can
Yeah.
be an expensive aftermarket item. Decals are going for anywhere from $12 to $20 for a sheet nowadays, plus shipping.
If you can get one for the aircraft you want.
Exactly. Yeah, I know I can. That's one thing. There are so many. What am I going to? Trying to say cottage industry decal makers now, and they're all very, very good. I mean, I've used some, and they are excellent. Most of them are just outstanding quality.
Yeah.
But as I said, the cost.
I really kind of enjoyed making that technical that I made a couple of weeks ago, the one of the missing bonnet. It was really interesting, just making weathering it and putting the mud on it and everything. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. And so, not just ICM, but they've actually got a heap of Meng and AK things in at that Toy World shop here as well. So, and they've got a couple of the another couple of those little technicals in there. There's a Toyota, and I think there's another one in there. I might grab one of those too and just have another go at one of those. I really enjoyed making it last time.
Well,
So-
if you want a good, decent model that builds well and can either be built out of the box very nicely on your shelf, or if you want to go nuts with super detail, you can choose a Trumpeter, Tamiya, or ICM. All three of those offer very good quality. A newer generation ICM and Tamiya. I'm talking like within the last 10 to 15 years. They've really picked up their game.
I'm just finding ICM is probably becoming one of my favourites these days, just because they've got such a good variety of interesting subjects, and they've got a good range of twin engines, which I kind of really like.
Yeah,
you got to get the boat.
Do a few different versions of everything that they come out. If they'll do 2 or 3 different versions, which gives you a lot of variety.
Yep.
Got to get the Beaufort, Jeffro.
That's a funny thing. They had 3 different versions of the Beaufort.
Yeah.
And I saw one of those, and I thought, yeah, that looks pretty good. So I went home and I looked on YouTube that night. They had some good builds of them, and they got rave reviews. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll definitely get one of them.
It's a great kit.
Yeah.
Now,
I converted mine to the Australian one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't want that, build something that large, Jeffro, because it does build up into a pretty big model, Airfix makes an excellent group of Beauforts in 72nd scale, and they do have one in Coastal Command markings and others in RAF. And I'm sure I'm sure there's somewhere in one of those variations they offer Australian markings for.
Yeah.
No, they don't, because they don't do the Australian version.
Ah, okay.
The Australian aircraft was slightly different, Jim. It had different engines in it.
Ah, okay.
It had the Pratt & Whitney 1830s in it.
So were Australian Beauforts assembled there in Australia?
Yeah,
they were built here.
Yeah.
Built here at Redfern and down in Melbourne next to the Beaufighter.
Okay.
They had.
Now, is that the same? Was that the same for all the planes, like Hurricanes and Spitfires and everything you got from the UK? You built them down
We
there?
only ever got one Hurricane.
Oh, really?
It was only ever sent out here for trials, and we never used it because we had the Mark 5s, then the Mark 8s.
Yeah, you wouldn't need Hurricanes if you had those Spitfires.
And we had plenty of Kitty Hawks, the K's and the N's.
Yeah.
And by the time
plenty of Spitfires.
we had all the Spitfires.
A few Mustangs,
the Mustang production had come online here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that stopped in the 50s when we started doing the Vampire.
They had there was a fault with the Beaufort there for a while. They used to crash a lot, and so the squadron commander one day he said take a whole one, take one that's flying perfectly well and pull it to bits and find out what's what the fault is. And so they did, and they found it. And I think it was something wrong with an elevator or a aileron, I think. And they figured out what it was. And after that, once they fixed it, once they worked out what the problem was, they didn't have any trouble with them ever again.
It was the width of the tail.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. They made the tail, the fixed tail, slightly longer, and that stopped pitching and trying to flip over on its back all the time.
Yeah, because there's that famous footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hung on to them for a lot longer than everybody else did. They were going for bow fighters after a while in the UK, but over here, I think we hung on to them for right to the end of the war, really.
We hung on them to 1956, I think.
We tend to hang on to things a lot.
Yeah, we get our money's worth.
Yeah, when we're on a good thing, we sort of tend to hang on to it and not get rid of it until it gets anything else.
Yeah, plus we had the spares here too.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the gospel out. This one of the reference books I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the mosquito was a problem.
Why was that?
When we started building it here, we used the glue that was recommended by Hawker de Havilland, or Hawkers at the time. But ours had a slight problem.
The humidity.
Yeah, the wings fell off.
Oh, that would be that's a bit of a fly in the eye.
Yeah.
Having with mosquitoes something awful.
Yeah, because the glue let go after a month.
Ooh, so that's the same problem the Germans had with that their attempt at a mosquito, the TA-154. The glue they were using just wasn't good enough.
Okay, bow fighter. When did we finish?
Good attempt, though.
57, we started scrapping them at Sims Metals. 57 to 58.
Sure, get a money's worth. Did we give them away or scrap them?
Scrap them. There's a few that survived in museums, but none that are flying, which is a real shame.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't actually read. I noticed they're trying to get a Beaufort flying in the US.
Oh, hello, Ghost.
There's one in Victoria too, I think, isn't there? They're trying to get it going.
There is. I think maybe it's over in New Zealand now at where they do all the warbird bird restoration over there.
Yeah, they've got a whole one at Cosford in the UK, I think, but it's just made of different bits of other ones, and
Yes, I built the Mark 6 or converted the ICM kit to the Mark 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Ghost. Following Ghost is in. Hello.
Evening, Ghost.
We've got quite a following tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody must be off for Easter.
We got them from the UK. We got them from the Netherlands.
Yeah, we had lots of P40s, Harry.
Yeah, P40s. Yeah. Well, they were the first one to be there.
Yeah, we had the Ks, then the Ns, and the M, I think.
And there are actually a lot of Australian flyers actually preferred Kitty Hawks to Spitfires because they're so much more robust in tropical climate and the rough runways.
And they had a wider undercarriage.
Undercarriage, yeah, that narrow undercarriage in a Spitfire. That was.
Yeah, they tended to fall over a lot.
Yeah, they didn't like that Marsden matting too much.
No. All right. Some people say I've got a thing for Australian aircraft.
You think?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That one?
They've been in print for a long time, those books. I remember reading those in about 1975 in the school library.
Yeah, you can't get
Cool
them.
library. Cool. I wish those
Yeah.
were. I wish stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
was in my
yeah. Oh, yeah.
school library.
They come up on Buy, Swap and Sell occasionally.
Yeah. This one was $25 second hand.
Yeah.
And this came from Picnic Point High School. There you go.
Oh, they still got the library pocket in it, has it?
No, just a stamp. And no, I didn't go to Picnic Point. Hang on. Yes, it does. The last time it was borrowed was in 03.
It's probably overdue by now.
Yeah, I think you got a little bit of an overdue fee to pay there, Paul.
Yeah.
Couple $1,000.
No, I actually bought this from an air museum.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they stole it from Picnic Point High School.
I was gonna say,
It was
send them the bill.
It was an air museum at Bankstown. They obviously pinched it. I got it when they were shutting that down. Then there's that one. That one. That's not a Mustang. That's the Kangaroo.
Okay, hang on. I've got some old books I've got to show you.
I've got two more, Jeffro.
Look, Mount, let's have a look.
Pardon? Spitfire, there you go.
There's a mosquito
Mustang
one.
and Kitty Hawk.
There's a mosquito in the Hudson one.
That's the Mosquito one. Yeah, the Hudson one's got the Catalina in it.
And there's and a Boston.
Yep, that's in the. This one was $10.
Oh, they're giving them away.
Yeah. So all the way up to the Legacy Hornet.
Okay, I've got some books. I'll see if I can fish one out. If I can find one.
Go for it, Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane's going, I've received stolen property. She's going for blackmail.
Okay.
People say I can't read.
Well, there's lots of pictures in them at least. Even if
Yep,
you
that's
can't.
why I bought them.
Okay. Have you ever seen this range of books? These hardcover books. They go up to I think the 50s and the 60s. There's Navy ones. There's Army ones. That's a 1948 one. They go up to the 50s. There's an Air Force one. There's lots of Air Force ones. There's Eagle's Story of the RAF at War. And there's a range of about 20 of them. And I remember my dad left me these ones. These are, oh God, how old is this? Published by the Australian War Memorial, 1942.
Okay.
That's just this one.
I wish I still had some of the books my grandfather gave me.
Well,
How to service the duck, the Jeep.
Well, this one, basically it's just, they're awesome. There's basically just like stories of particular missions, a story about some guy who was he was shot down over Borneo or somewhere and he spent a month dodging the Japanese or something. Or there might be stories of Australians serving in North Africa or somewhere like that. And there might be stories of the Scrap Iron Flotilla in the Navy one or all sorts of stuff. And they're fantastic books, but they're really old, but they're just great. You might just bring them out and just have a flick through one occasionally, and they're really good. But they're pretty old.
There's that one. The Camera at Sea.
Yeah.
And there's this collectible.
Have you got a Ford one?
No. It's my religion.
Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh, it goes around them, not in front. Okay. One.
I thought you were close to finishing that one, Jim.
Sorry?
I thought you were close to finishing that one. Obviously not.
No. I'm doing this in between work on my KV1 and the that airplane I got here. Let me show you.
Yeah. Okay.
Over there.
Sort of like the Australian Army Museum.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, what I'm doing is I mess with this thing like when we're here at the bench, and maybe when I'm like I said, in between those two. With both the other models, it comes at paint time, and so I'm not going to be on screen if I'm doing that, and I got to concentrate when I'm painting. The KV1, I painted it in a base green. Now I want to highlight it because I've already put the panel line accent on there, the wash. But I don't know if I want to use an airbrush to highlight the panels with the lighter color, or if I want to go with oils and apply them with a brush. So, because if you do it with an airbrush, it takes a certain touch, and with my this,
Yeah.
it's not a problem. I mean, I can just cover it up with the original color and start over again. Great thing about airbrushing is they're micro thin coats of paint.
Yeah, I haven't got a really thin airbrush. It's basically just one size. So I use it, and when I can't use that, I'll do something else. Do you use pastels at all? I'm a big fan of pastels.
Yes. Yeah, I've got weathering powders, as it's called, or weathering pigments.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll be right back. I'll show you. This thing's an antique by now. I'll show you.
Yes, Sarah Jane, I can read pictures. You're muted, Jim.
He's gone.
Okay.
Now he's back again.
I'm back.
Hang on. Sorry, I've got two different screens open. There's a slight delay between them.
Okay. All right.
But that's just me.
Anyway, this is something I bought in 2002 at a hobby shop. And it's a whole bunch of different colors. And they're powders. They're designed for modeling. This product will instantly rust or weather nearly any object. It uses non-toxic powdered pigments and a dry adhesive. It is milled
where's the fun in that?
particle size, and it's meant to work on a flat surface. Flat finish, say matte surface, so it grips to it better. And it's got a bunch of different colors: blue, yellow, dust bowl brown, ash, light, medium, and dark rust colors, soot, weathered brown, brick.
So are they in like a chalk, or is it a?
Yeah, it's ground up weathering powder. They're in these little Ziploc baggies.
Oh right. Oh, okay. It's ground up already. All right.
Is that what you tell them?
Yeah, and then you take it out and you do that.
You brush it on. Yeah. Okay.
There you go, right there. Yep, there they are.
Yeah.
So they like it says, it sticks much better to a. But that's something I use either in mixture with like a pigment fixer. Which is basically enamel thinner, but it dries and it holds everything in place.
Yeah.
So these can, or I do add them on, but you're generally when I'm using these, it's when the model's toward the end of the production, because the last thing you want to do is touch the model after you've done all your pigment work. Oils in your skin. So that's why it's best to handle them with with gloves. But that I've had that since 2002. So it took 24 years.
Oh, last year forever.
Exactly. And then I also bought these at another model, another hobby shop, which is gone. These same thing, weathering powders, but they're this one's called Terracotta Earth or Terracotta, and the other one is Armor Green. So they're just basically pigments.
Yeah. I've got a few of those.
Yeah. And then I've got a shitload of AK weathering fluids.
Yeah, I've got a heap of those. I've got a heap of.
They're expensive, but they do have a purpose. But that
and they last you forever.
Yeah, that's more enamel pigment. But the thing I use, and I've been getting a little better at using them, and the versatility is unlimited. Is this oils?
Oil paint. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are the best. You can control it completely. You can, and if it doesn't look good, you just get some low odor thinner, which is a mild chemical mix of thinner. You don't want
If you
hard
like,
thinner; it's too strong.
if you're like me, it gets a little messy though.
Well, you know what you do with that is you put a you know how you do with oils, right? You get a little section of cardboard, you squeeze out a little, you let the linseed oil run out for a few hours, and then you got the pigment, and then you put that on. It's a lot easier to control that than it is enamel pigment in a paint bottle or those AK weathering fluids. So I'm just starting to scratch the surface as far as what oils can do. That's why I'm thinking about using that stuff on the KV1 instead of airbrushing the colors on. I'm going to try it out. I got a couple of test mules up on that shelf behind me, right up there. I got a couple of test mule models, and I try things out on them. So I'm going to see how I do highlighting with an airbrush. You know, taking a lighter color over a darker color.
Have you ever done a snow camo?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have, and it turned out okay. It turned out okay. I'd like to try. I've got a T-34 that I'm going to put in a winter camouflage scheme. And
I've got
go ahead, Jeff.
I'm just going to say I've got a Stuka there that I'm really, really tempted to do a white scheme on, but I haven't been brave enough to do it yet.
Something I was going to do years ago. I wound up selling the model, but I had a 48 scale Hasegawa JU-87 tank buster, the one that had the big guns under the wings.
Yeah.
And I saw a photo in a model magazine from like the 1970s. This guy did this real cool white squiggle pattern over the entire model. And I had the photograph of it in the model box. And I was going to build it, and I was going to build it, and I was going to build it. And then I said, well, I'm probably never going to build it. So I sold it. Kind of wish I hadn't, because that camo scheme, that's why I like building German aircraft. The variety of color schemes is almost unlimited.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can do the white scheme. I think it'd be a lot more room for failure if you did a tank, but I think if you did an aircraft, you'd have to be a lot more careful with it.
Yeah, probably so. But you know, the thing is, you can always start over. I know it's difficult with an airplane, but you can always start over. A tank, you know, all depending on what scheme you're doing or what you got in mind. Yeah, then there's all kinds of ways to approach it as well. Yeah,
different material.
But anyhow, yeah. Well, it seems like this thing's fitting together okay. At first, I was having a problem getting this top hull to fit on. I mean, this is all just fit together. It's not glued. It's just fit together. And I'm just piecing it together to see how it works. You know, dry fit a million times and then finally put the glue on.
So I think with camo schemes, you just have a go.
Well, you know, that's true, Paul. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I mean, the sides of the hull, the upper hull, have to be glued on, and the Panzer IV, you know, these two sides is what I just did right here. This one and this one. You know what? I don't know what's showing down on me. There you go.
I saw the Berlin scheme for the Chieftain.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I just said, I went, I'll have a go at that.
Chieftain is one of the few post-war armor models I would build. I'm not really drawn to post-war armor a whole lot, especially newer stuff with all those skirts and everything they got on them. You don't even know they're a tank anymore. Damn, that's a tight fit. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
As long as they don't have a chook shed over the top, they're fine.
Oh, no, I mean like the Challenger and the Abrams and the other tanks. They just don't look like tanks to me. I'm just an old timer who likes old traditional World War II and World War I armor.
I like Cold War Russian tanks.
Yeah, they are extremely popular in the modeling world, Jeffro.
T-55, T-72s.
Yep. They are like the Tiger and Tiger One of the Russian branch of armor modeling. They are just super popular. People love them, and they're constantly selling.
They're kind of like an AK-47. Everybody uses them.
Yeah, AK-47 is a really good weapon.
Nope.
Yeah, there's a movie about him. Kalashnikov.
Yeah.
Yes. how he designed it and got it into production.
Yeah. It's I mean, I've never fired a weapon. I'm not about to say I'm a weapons expert because I'm not. I can just say that it's been around for so long and used by everyone. There must be some value to it.
They must have done something right with it.
I've actually fired one
How'd it feel?
at a gun range in Las Vegas.
Okay. What'd you think of the weapon? Was it good, bad? Think.
Well, look, it's like I always say about things like that, Jim. It's a rush. It was a rush. It was a buzz, which I can only imagine is the main reason that most Americans have guns, because they always say that they're to defend my family and my honor and my house and everything. But really, it's kind of fun to shoot. It's fun to be able to shoot a machine gun. And they never say that, but they got to say, "Oh no, it's to defend myself and my Second Amendment and everything." When all you got to say is, "No, they're really good fun."
It's fun.
But no one says that. No,
Well,
no.
I question the need for an AR-15 as something to defend your family with.
A lot of them do. ARs.
Oh yeah, I know.
I think
My sister's boyfriend has an AR-15. He showed it to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a qualified weapons operator. He's not some hack that went and bought a gun just to feel big about firing.
Yeah.
He knows.
I just went into this gun range one day, and I'm just looking around, and they had packages. You could get the World War II package, or you could get the modern army package, or whatever. And I don't know. I think okay, can I shoot one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those? And they said, yeah, where you go. So I did that, and it was really interesting, and it was kind of fun. But then again, that's just because I'm going to go home and I'll probably never be in contact with any of those things again. And
yeah.
So, I guess I kind of embraced it at the time. It didn't make me suddenly envious of being able to not own one, but it was fun at the time. And I can see why a lot of people would enjoy them, why a lot of people would collect them, why a lot of people would be into that sort of thing, It doesn't make me envious of Americans because they can shoot them and I can't. And I could go and get a gun license anytime I wanted. Really, I've got mates with gun licenses. We've got gun ranges here. I can go to a gun range where I can shoot a 22 or an air pistol or we've got a clay target range if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But I could do it if I wanted to.
Yeah. Well, here's a story for you. When a couple years back, it was last year, my sister and her boyfriend were going out of town on vacation, and I was there staying at their place watching the dog. And they said, he said, Jose is his name. He said, hey, I got a revolver. You can carry that with you when you walk the dog if you want. I'm like, no, I don't need a weapon. I'm okay. I'm all right.
I think maybe if I was on the outskirts of Los Angeles or somewhere and I wanted to take my dog for a walk and there were coyotes around or something, and I might have to,
Yeah.
Or I'd be terrified of going camping in the US where there were bears.
Or mountain lions.
Or mountain lion. Well, yeah. I'd be awfully excited if I saw a mountain lion, but a bear maybe I'd be more frightened.
Fatalities every year from hikers being attacked by mountain lions.
Yeah, I know I do recall a story about a jogger that was killed by a pack of coyotes on the outskirts of Los Angeles somewhere about a year ago.
So, yeah. I mean, mountain lions are very territorial. So, like a salty, I mean, I wouldn't want to go near a saltwater croc. Son of a bitch would probably attack me and catch me.
Yeah, well, I think we usually lose 2 or 3 people every year. People just forget.
Come to now? Are there a certain area that they habitat? I mean, like in Queensland, is that where most of them are at?
Yeah, far north Queensland, Northern Territory.
Around the corner from Jason.
Yeah.
Queensland
is the place you really need to make sure your life insurance is up to date.
No, you just stay the hell out of the water.
Mm.
Well, wait a minute. There's all kinds of stuff everywhere.
In the water, yeah, there is. There's marine
Yeah.
stingers, there's irukandjis, there's
Oh,
blue-ringed
what
octopuses.
about the snake that Roy was, or Ron had to chase away?
That was a little one.
And Bilge opens up his engine compartment, and there's a python sitting in there.
That was
that's
the anti-theft device.
Well, I went into my tent last week and there was a carpet snake in there.
I like that anti-theft. Yeah, that convinced me not to do anything with that car.
So, have you made sure your camper trailer is set up for the snakes next time, Jeffro?
All I've got to do is make sure I shut the door, mate. I'll shut the doors door to keep the mosquitoes and the snakes out.
Yeah.
Because naturally,
Yeah,
as soon as
what
I
was that one
told my wife about
was
it, she was.
What was the
Sorry?
snake that was crawling across your camping gear? Was that a taipan?
Is this the one before last? Yeah, there was a. No, I didn't really crawl over anything. I parked my 4-wheel drive there, and I've got my camper trailer just a bit behind that. And when I take my dog's usually asleep under the car, but when it's summer, I don't take him because it's just too hot. Anyway, I had a big tarp that I put off the side of my 4-wheel drive. That's just like a shelter, and you put a table under it, table and chairs and stuff. And so there was 4 of us sitting around a table, and we were just playing a board game. We were playing Cards Against Humanity. There was 4 of us there, and there was a fella on the other side of me. He looked over and he said, "Is that coming out onto your ute?" And I looked at, oh, look at me, that's a snake. And it's only just recently that the owner of the property's been telling us that taipans have been seen around there, and you're not supposed to find taipans this far south. They're a Queensland, like a northern snake. Anyway, there was a fella that had been bitten by one a couple of months before, so that's how they knew for sure that there were taipans around. And so this snake came out. It was probably about 4 feet long, I suppose, and he just came out and saw us there, and he poked around, and then he kind of turned around and sort of slid over.
Said hello and buggered off.
Literally, yeah. He just wandered off. He was fine. We didn't freak out or anything. We just sort of watched it go, and then it just wandered off.
Mm-hmm.
You're always looking for snakes, especially where I go. It can be very, very thick grass, and so you're always watching where you walk.
Okay.
Having said that, there's only been 4 snakes in all the years I've been there that I've seen. There's lots around, but
I see.
I've seen 2 in the river. I saw this taipan last time, and this past time I went was the carpet snake that went into my bedroom. And that's the first time in my life I've ever seen a carpet snake in the bush. So,
Carpet snake is not a good one to have near you.
Carpet snake? No, they're all right. No, a lot of people have them in their roofs of their houses to keep the rats down.
Oh, okay.
Until they get too big and wind up in the lounge room.
Yeah, they do get a bit stroppy if you try and get them out. If they they can get a bit kind of feisty. I've got friends that have kept chooks out in their backyard, and they've lost chooks to goannas, foxes, carpet snakes, and when they get and later they've been getting this one particular carpet snake up in the roof of their house. It's been getting into their house, and they managed to grab it, and you've got to take them like miles away, otherwise it'll just come back again because they're territorial. But that's pretty common. I mean, a lot. It's not uncommon to have houses living out. People living out in the bush will quite commonly get a carpet snake go through your house, eating up.
Carpet snake, if it bites you, that's not bad, is it? I mean, will it hurt, but not
it can
poison you?
Yeah, they don't have fangs, but they've got very, very fine teeth that face backwards.
Oh,
It's nice
just
to
to
infection.
grab hold of something, and they've got a lot of bacteria on them. So you'll get sick if you get bitten by one.
okay.
But generally speaking, you've got to really, really piss one off before they'll do anything.
Okay, all right. So that means they're okay. They'll go their way, and you'll go yours, and everything will be all right.
Yeah, because you say give way to snakes.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing to do anyway. I know, unless you're Steve Irwin.
I mean, they do more good than harm. I mean, they get rid of pests around your house and everything, and that's fine.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, you tend not to want to go out and get a drink of water out to your kitchen and see a carpet and step on a carpet snake on your kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the snakes too. And they're common. They're common. The bloody things are everywhere, but they don't generally hurt you. They do tend to take you by surprise when you jump up into your tent and you find one sitting in your tent curled up. You should have seen my wife's face when I told her that story.
So she's not going camping with you again?
Well, only as long as I make sure that I shut the door. Keep the mosquitoes out and keep the snakes out. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you go down to Coles and get a packet of snake baits. To go with the Mozzie coils.
Well, this is going to be fun and joy, gentlemen.
Oh, look who's alive.
Hey, look who's talking. He's alive.
Yeah, this is going to be fun and joy. I've lined up everything on this top hole, top section, and then now putting the decking in here. The gaps are just woohoo. This would be what I'd like to label as what I do label as a progressive deck. Everything's got to be lined up here, these three pieces. Nice and on the money.
Yes.
And then section by section by section, it'll have to be put together. As in glued right along this rim, bit by bit by bit by bit, and activated like using the CA activator.
Yeah.
To make sure it holds in place, because it's got bends everywhere that shouldn't be there, gaps.
Have you got your batteries and your LEDs all worked out to be putting in the hole there before you seal it up?
I certainly do. I've got plastic stock over there, so what I'll be doing is in this section here, cutting out a bit more. The reason I only just cut down the center is it just gave me that chance to flex it out. I'll be taking it out and out once the LEDs and everything in there. I use the plastic stock and mount across each part of the framework here. And so that'll put the strength back in that section. And I can go from there. So, but yeah, that is ordinarily molded. Holy shit. But the line's very good.
Bill says, sorry, Jason. Bill says there was a lady killed by dingoes this year up north. What's a dingo?
Yeah, in Fraser Island, that's right.
They're wild dogs.
Oh, okay.
Native wild dog.
They actually didn't figure out what happened to her, did they? Last I heard, they didn't know whether she drowned and then she was sort of eaten by them, or whether they killed her first, or what was the end story?
No idea.
There we go. It's a little that fits over. Yeah.
No, I never heard about it.
Okay, well that's not bad.
I heard you talking about the salties here. Well, they are up our way. We've got one up at the golf course that turns up occasionally.
I'd be paying his fees.
A croc?
Yeah, when like at our boat ramps, there's big triangles on the boat ramps with a big picture of a crocodile in them. There's signage saying "Beware crocodiles." Yeah.
Now, will they do they consider that their territory, so they may attack you?
Oh yeah, then and they don't go, hey, look, you're in my area. Please,
Yeah, would you mind vacating?
Yeah.
They say,
You know,
Yeah, it'd be nice if they asked you before they ate you. Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
no
there's
pre-warning.
There's not many wild dogs or animals down near the boat ramps.
I can't understand why.
The only thing that's down at the boat ramps, wildlife-wise, are midges and crocs.
What else do you want?
But it's just like growing up around this shit. It's just common sense. You just use common sense.
Yeah, I get you. Sure. You folks are used to it. You work together, and yeah, it's
If
a
you see
common
it
thing.
there,
I remember you telling a story one time, Jason. You came home and you found everybody on the kitchen table because there was a brown snake in the kitchen.
yeah, it was a baby brown, and they're worse than a full-grown brown because their venom's way worse. Like it's
Oh, really? Oi.
10 times as potent as an adult brown snake. And I
I
was
didn't
in
know-
Bunnings, our local Home Depot, what you call Home Depot,
Yeah.
and I get a call from my wife, and they're screaming through the phone, home now. So I sort of dropped everything, came home. They didn't mention it was a baby snake or anything. No, it was just this snake. And I come in there, and only, hang on, I'll swap cameras here. This poor thing, well, it wasn't a poor thing, but it would have been 40 centimeters, 50 centimeters long. He wasn't a really big one. He was, yeah, they were all up on the dining room table. And this poor snake must have been looking at him going, save me. Because the snake would go, please, So, he was escorted out of the house, and yeah.
Well, what'd you do? You get him in a bag or something like that, or?
I used a 7-iron and lifted him up and sent him down the street. So,
Oh, snake handler.
I never knew their venomous was stronger when they're young. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the same.
it's the most potent when they're young.
Boy.
Huh. There you go.
If they get bitten by an old snake.
Yeah, that's the tip for the day. If you're gonna get bit by an elderly snake.
If you
make sure- make sure-
a highly venomous snake, make sure it's not a juvenile.
Yeah, because the old ones have got no teeth.
Yeah, fuck off.
I didn't call you a snake.
Yeah.
It's amazing how we put a fence to it, though.
Yeah, I was pretty quick on that. But as you can see, yes, I've been modelling tonight. I mean, and that's crazy. You're
I've
probably
never seen a killer whale in the wild, Con. I'm looking forward to seeing a killer whale one of these days. Hopefully this whale season.
I reckon that would be just absolutely amazing.
There was some off here last year. Didn't see him though.
I just think they are a majestic animal.
And they have a bad rap.
They have at the moment. Wouldn't make you want to buy a sailboat.
I mean, I say Free Willy to the wife, and she goes, "Not tonight."
And then you laugh and laugh and laugh.
Oh, hang on. Oh, wow, hang on. Hey, I've got to show you this, guys. I'll put this on the other screen. The kids did this for me, and Luke's just sent it through. My son. I'll share the screen. I'll move the mic over here, out of the way. Let me share screen. Come on. Share screen.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Share screen. So they did this on yesterday morning.
Whoops, yeah, Jason, check your microphone.
He's gone
sounds
full
like an
Dalek
alien.
on us.
Is that better?
No.
Gone full Dalek on us. Exterminate.
Hello?
It's terrible.
You try it again.
There's a great movie, Bilge.
Is that
Yeah,
better?
I remember that. Richard Harris. Yeah.
Oh, by Derek.
Is that better?
No, it's still
Little bit.
something happened somewhere where all of a sudden your sound before you were just fine. It just happened in the last few seconds.
Is that better?
Keep talking.
Is that better?
Yeah,
No.
not so much.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, it's awful.
Hang on.
Like your microphone's died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something is either covering it or it's
Is that better?
No, sounds like a druid.
Hang on, let me just check. Oh, shit.
Exterminate.
okay. All right. Okay.
Is that better?
That's perfect.
Oh, he's back.
Righto, very good. So this is Coda's paw print from yesterday morning.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
So yeah.
Oh.
So the kids took a photo and put it through AI to make sure it was all perfect and tidied up. And that's going to be, that little love heart was pretty much in the middle of her paw down there. Very similar to it. It's just been tidied up and yeah,
That would make a great tattoo, Jason.
that's exactly what it's going to be.
That's what I assumed it was going to be.
So yeah, my kids do love me. But yeah, so yeah, she's oh God, I miss her.
oh yeah. I hear you,
So-
mate. I hear you.
So your kids aren't like mine and waiting for me to shuffle off so they can have the cars?
No, mate, no. And the beauty of it, mainly the grandkids are interested in models, so at least it'll head on to them. So
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I know I'm a bit of a clown and everything, but you pretty well all know me. But my heart runs deep for things I love, like you assholes. I mean, he's a very good.
Jason, a little
Lovely
respect.
people.
That's a Mr. Asshole to you.
Sorry, Mr. Asshole. Oh, are we talking Athol or asshole?
As,
No, I hear you. How are your other two doggies taking it?
As I said, poor Harry, he's having a hard time because he spent pretty much the last 7 years with her. He's very he's out there looking around for her. Like he actually, so the order of food was Coda, Harry, then George. Now Harry used to sit and wait till Coda had her food, and now he's out there waiting. Like her bowl, he's waiting for hers to be filled before he'll eat his.
Yeah,
So,
poor guy.
yeah, it's
Well, when my brother lost his cat, who had been with him for a number of years, he buried her in the backyard, and his other cat would go to the spot where she was, and she would just sit there and cry. And it took a while for her to get over that and not do it anymore. But yeah, she used to go there because they don't understand and they don't know why they're gone. So they're just really sad. So I've seen that a lot. It's just
I
the
think-
love and loyalty of animals.
and like yesterday morning when Coda was laying there and Harry came up, so she's laying on the porch like this
Yeah.
with her head facing that way, and Harry's come up behind her and literally put his paw just gently. It was like almost human touch, where he gently placed his paw just behind her neck while she was laying down. Oh, that was killing me as well. I was like, and looking into his eyes, he was lost. So
Well,
we
he
all
knew-
are a little bit at the moment.
knew-
But
He knew something was wrong. He knew something was wrong with the
oh, he was.
dogs.
Yeah, he knew something was really wrong, And
Oh yeah, dogs are like that. And same with cats. Same thing.
and he actually came up after we'd done everything, and he could see me a bit distressed, and I could see him. But he came up and he almost hugged me like a dog. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. Well, he's
Like, say it's okay, Dad.
He's looking for love and support, and he knows you need it too, because he knows you're
Yeah,
going through
just-
a hard time as well.
The budgies and the ringneck didn't do much.
Yeah.
They went, but
When I was out in Arizona to see my aunt at the recovery home she was at, they would bring in dogs for the
Yeah.
old folks to be able
Yeah,
to.
pets therapy dogs.
Yeah, therapy dogs to warm up to, and yeah. See, look, Paul just added. I still miss my dog. 12 years on. Yeah, I know. That's how it is. Paul.
sorry, Con, sorry, plastic and bilge, but Bub went and bought yesterday, and there's a plaque that's getting engraved for her to go up the back there. So
Oh, that's great. That's great. Good for you. Yeah, Con. Yeah, go to my dog's grave and still cry. Yeah, it is. It's. I mean, the thing is, it's a crushing thing when you're a kid and a dog dies. It's just as crushing when you're an adult.
oh, she's made an appearance on this channel, and she's made an appearance on the other channel. Speaking of which, thank you everybody for tuning in on Wednesday night and helping me out there. Watching
Yeah,
this
that was
North
quite
Carolina. I mean, I think the real reason is you pricks just want to see me build a model.
Yes, I
We
do.
want-
I
We
want
want to see.
see you.
We want to
build
see
a
a finisher model.
It's like great moments in sport. Yeah, it's a rare
You
event,
won't
but
believe-
here we go.
Won't believe it if we don't see it.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, you can see. I mean, I'm very anal when I do it, and I take my time. This is somebody else's model, not mine. I'm getting paid to be on my top game here, so even if it was just mine, I'd be still anal about it. But I have to be super anal on this. So I shall be, and I look forward to sharing the journey. And I am still up and down on these interior lights because doing all the studies and looking at the superstructures, whether it's actually worth going and putting that in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not paying for it. Do I go and put $150 worth of LEDs in, not to get the desired result I'm after to show him? So, before I move to the next step, I mean, I'll move on to doing all my photo etch and getting that ready. We got some cotton wool today for all these little tubs that I bought for putting the photo etch in and keeping it safe. My next is to get my glasses on and have a real close-up look at that seam, make sure it's perfect, and see what I need to sand. Yeah.
So
But looking forward to that.
that's a trumpeter kit, right?
It is a trumpeter kit,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's fitment on that. I mean, it was just, I don't know who a trumpeter said. I mean, I can understand Waterline series, but yeah, no.
That's where you have engineers, guys who are very, very well trained and gifted in CAD design, but they're not model builders.
Yeah, like, but that, I mean, running down there, I can still, like, there's a tiny little ledge there, so, but that little display is going to come in so
Thought so.
wonderful. But I've eliminated most of the step. So I'll run the sander along that. All the gaps are filled there pretty much with that bit of work. There's a bit of a step just there. the tiniest one, but it's still not.
Yeah. Ethel left you a comment.
Where'd you go, Ethel?
Third from the bottom.
Lindsay's builds. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Was it a 1-200 or 1-350, Ethel? Please type away. And how's the eyes, mate?
Yeah, how's the eyes? That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay built the Graf Zeppelin too.
Yeah.
Okay.
The German aircraft carrier that never was. Pretty nice.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought you meant the airship.
No.
Lindsay's builds. Can you put his link in the channel on the chat there, please? Ethel, can you put his link in, please, mate?
I don't think they can unless they're a moderator. They can't put links in.
Okay.
Just YouTube search
crack.
Lindsay. Just
I'm
YouTube.
just about
Type it in the top of your
to
YouTube.
do that. Hang on. Calm your farm, young fella. Good Lord.
It reminds me, I got to check mine and make sure I'm subscribed to him. You know, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people experience this, and you two out there in chat land. You go to a channel you think you're subscribed to, and you're not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's I don't know what the hell YouTube is doing.
No one does.
Yeah,
Neither does YouTube.
I think I'm subscribed to him already.
There it is. Yes, I am subscribed. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I was. Very good.
He's got the floating dock there. Where's his videos?
Yeah, he's doing the 1-350 floating dock at the moment.
Yes, he is. So I am subscribed to him. He's got the Turpits there. Prince of Wales, the Hood.
It's in there.
Well, I must. Yeah, there must have been a while back. 2 years ago. I'm going back 2 years still. 3 years ago. Geez, how long ago to do this? Hang on. Whoop, West Virginia, Ark Royal. Come on, he's got to have more. Where is it? How many years ago, Ethel?
Athel's just said the floating dock will carry the North Carolina.
Ah.
Well, that's no good to me. I need to know how long ago, how many years ago he did this. Because I'm searching here, I'm seeing the Graf Zeppelin.
Yeah, that was the more recent one.
Yeah, it's a year ago, that one.
You watch Night Shift, don't you, Jim?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that log truck that he's built recently?
Oh my God. Yes, I did. And he
Isn't that awesome?
I tell you what, I know that I'm not the modeler Martin Kovac is, but I'll tell you, there are times when I watch him and there's a couple other modelers out there, and I'm thinking, do I really want?
He's building it next, Jason.
Oh, right. Geez, thanks, Ethel. Wow. I just went straight all through his, running through his bloody selection, and he's not there. I'm thinking, Ethel's on drugs. He's using his right eye still. Or he's trying to use his left. Bloody hell, you bullhead. Hey, thanks, Ethel. Appreciated that time wasting.
Well done, Ethel.
You mad bastard.
Ethel, what are you doing, mate?
Hell, mate. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm going, well, Ethel said it's true, so it must be.
Yeah. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Yeah.
Can't wait for that left eye to kick in there again, Ethel. Geez, your dick will look twice as big.
One thing I love about the Reagan instruction, folks. I'm not
If that
building,
worked, Jason, we'd all be doing it.
I'm building a bridge.
Stop
I love it.
squinting. But I don't know. Everybody seems pretty chilled and happy to stay on, are we, or not? Or do you want to keep going, or are you too tired, Jim? Or
No, I got lots of coffee in me, so I'm going. I just taking a
what
break.
about, does everybody in the chat want to keep on kicking on? Because I'm happy to. I'll just go get another brew, and yeah, I'm going to keep moving on with this. Taking some.
Well, it's an
Is
hour
that an
earlier here
electron?
it's an hour earlier here than it was last week, so I've got another hour to kill practically.
Oh, you guys,
Apple. Is that an
you guys push
Apple?
back your clocks, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Thank God,
Okay,
mate. Not,
now you guys are
soon enough either.
17.
We'll keep going. Hey,
You guys, you guys are now
Jimmy.
17 hours ahead of me. Jason,
Yeah.
you're still at the same time ahead of me.
Jimmy, Apple's gone at my age down there needs a magnifying glass. I thought it would have been an electron microscope.
Keep going, you wimps, as we hear from Sarah Jane.
Yeah, well, we'll keep going.
Just for
Maybe-
you, Sarah Jane.
Hey, Ethel, just put some pepper on your nose, sneeze, and look down at the same time. You might find it. I don't know.
Paul says keep going. So okay, man.
Yeah, we'll keep going. I'm just going to make a brew, guys. I'll be back in a
Yeah, we're
sec.
not bad.
Okie dokie.
That means Sue's not up yet.
What? It's going on noon in the UK. She's still asleep.
The only time Monkey gets anything done. Hang on, did I just say that out loud?
I think you did,
Oh, okay.
and it's been recorded and will be used against you in a court of law.
That's all right. Sue's in the UK.
Good job.
That's right.
But don't mention the Lancaster. Isn't
Don't.
that right, Bilge?
Don't mention the war.
What do we got now? 34.
You know, I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna switch gears here. I want to keep going on this Panzer IV, but I kind of want to break out my this one here, the DAK Africa Corps, the DAK figure set I bought. It's an old kit. Oh, Sue's been up since 7, cooking the roast.
Still waiting for the invite.
There you go. Well, for something, these figures. Let's see, what's the date on this? 2000. So this is 26 years old. These figures, and the detail on them is pretty good. Pretty good.
They don't look a day over 50.
Yeah. Well, for $10, I couldn't go wrong.
No.
You know, the thing is, I don't know what it is with kit makers. You know, these guys are in the frickin' North African desert, and they're fighting in the daytime, and none of them have their sleeves rolled up. I would think
But they haven't got.
I would think they would have them rolled up especially if they're in combat. That's just a guess.
You don't want the sand to get in everywhere, though.
It got in everywhere anyway, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. This is for build. I'm going to build these counterparts to your figure set. Oh, what Bilge? Put it in the comments. What kit maker is it? A Dragon kit? And what's the kit number? I want to trace it down and see if I can find it, because I do want some British and some Commonwealth figures for the North Africa.
Yeah, the Desert Rats.
Yeah, something. I mean, all you find is German figure sets. You can't find any, or not easily find figure sets of British, Scottish, Australian desert troops. So yeah, see, let me know what you got, because I want to trace them. I want to track them down, Bill. Maybe I can still find them somewhere that I can order them. At least I know what to look for when I go to swap meets. Because that's where I buy a lot of my Dragon stuff, folks. A lot of my Dragon kits I bought at swap meets, because people move on from them faster than other models. Maybe they think they're too detailed and don't want to try it, but I've bought a lot of good mint condition Dragon model kits for $20, $30. Time to put on the vision glasses.
Yeah, it's getting that way.
Well,
All right, guys. Well, we're still in the Easter mode. So this is some of my stuff I scored today. So I've got these Royal Ales.
oh, those will go great with coffee.
So that's a bit soft biscuit base, strawberry jam, marshmallow coated in chocolate.
Nice.
Oh my God.
So I got 2 packets of them. I got 2 packets of these. These are called snowballs, and they're covered in
Coconut.
coconut and
That's-
chocolate.
That's the only problem with them.
I don't like coconut. That gets in my teeth.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Well, Jason hasn't got that problem.
I got this. Every year I get this.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't
That's-
Terry want it back?
Hey?
Doesn't Terry want it back?
No. So
There's
that's
your
that.
kit number, Jim.
Thank you very much, Bilge. I'm going to write that down right now.
I got 4 of these babies.
Thank you, Bilge.
I got 4 of them. 4 little Easter eggs. And then I got the Cadbury white chocolate. Cadbury white chocolate bunny.
Oh, I got one of them. I got a,
Did you get the white chocolate or dark chocolate?
no, sorry. Too light. I got a Darrell Lee Rocky Road.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. That's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
So they'll last us for the next 10 years.
Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you, Bilge.
2 bites after you say, I think you're an amateur, mate. I can put one of them in my mouth and it's gone.
Yeah, I got this for Easter, Jason.
Let me bring it up. A radiator. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sick of putting the plastic ones in, so I lashed out.
Oh, it's a self-bought Easter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with the
I'm
kit-
looking
the
for
spa-
the Easter theme to a radiator, but maybe
It's
don't
called
overheat these holidays.
It's called keeping an 18-year-old car ticking over.
Yeah, see, don't overheat this Easter. Buy a radiator. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Very good, mate. Very good.
So that's going to be a fun few hours.
So, did I miss that we weren't doing our what's your favourite thing this week? Because there's a couple of people away. There's Bilge and Dom away.
Exactly. So we're going to wait till what your favourite German tank is. Till next week, till Bilge, James, and
Fair enough.
because I only think it's fair. I think that's the only way to go about that. Yeah, I just think it's the correct thing to do. You know, these young people, you know, they've got busy lives, and I'm just hope, you know, that everybody had a safe Easter, and
Oh, so far.
Yeah.
Mine's just starting. It's 6 a.m. here, so my Easter Sunday's just starting. But I'm not going anywhere or seeing anyone. So
you'll be
Sarah
fine.
Jane's going to Athol about macaroons from
yeah.
Scotland. She tried them in the 1970s, and Athol's going, maybe the ones made in the 1970s, as there was no eat by this date. So, rightio, back to the modelling. continue chatting, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, he must be talking. He must be talking to you two guys.
Don't know who he's talking to.
Yeah. Sometimes I misrepresent my friends. You know, like
That's right.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll get back to it. Let's go.
Don't let
Okay,
that
ask what.
happen again, mate. Don't let that
False
happen.
representation.
Does that sound better? You assholes. Let's get back to it.
A little
Jason,
bit better.
if I didn't say that, I think you wouldn't like me.
What about you, pack of wankers? Let's bloody just harden up and move on.
There you go.
That's it.
You could say that word in the United States all day, and people will just walk right by it like they don't know what you're talking about.
At least you know what it is, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, them is fighting words. Yeah.
You're educated. Well, actually,
finest-
Jimmy.
The finest
rectify,
education public school can buy.
So
by
just
the
to let
way,
you know,
that's
Jimmy,
another
that's
thing.
actually not offensive in Australia.
What's that? Public
Term of
school?
endearment.
Wanker.
Oh, wanker. Oh, okay.
Like most Australians wouldn't go, he called me a wanker, I'm going to punch him out. No, it'd be just like, you'd reply, you fucking dickhead. Yeah, like we wouldn't, nobody just lose their shit.
Or you
Yeah, who
old
you calling
bastard.
a wanker? Who you calling a wanker? You tosser?
Yeah.
What's a tosser?
Wanker.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Being
it's
Australian,
very hard to offend. No, Bilge, you can't answer now. You're going to do it when you're present with everybody. So we, you know.
Yeah, you gotta wait till all contestants are present and accounted
Yeah,
for.
present and accounted for.
Non-banks and Stern Geschutzbunch.
No Stern fucking Geschutz. You
Yeah,
and
no
your Stern
Peter.
Geschutz
No one's
can
gonna be doing a Peter here and naming tank destroyers as tanks.
He's just got a fascination.
Mobile
Yeah.
gun, Jim.
Mobile, yeah, self-propelled gun, SPG.
I like SPGs. That's all there is to it.
You've just got a fascination. That's what you've got.
They're a lot more effective.
You've got a fascination. And I'm just wondering.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
They called it shoot and scoot.
Yeah.
Moving on to the trumpet, the Edward instructions on what I need to remove and
Well, Bill just getting back under his deck plates.
very good, young man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Okay, under your deck plates you go, mate. All right.
Don't forget to turn the light off. Yeah.
So is there Jason, is there some kind of catchphrase or maybe a few words you would say to a fellow Navy man and they would recognize you as a fellow Navy man immediately?
Yeah, you'd say, "Hey, go and passer." You could, especially like if they refer to like if you're going to bed or something, you're going to rack up or get in the cot or you go scran. You don't really talk nautical. Like that's not. You only really talk nautical when you're on board.
Right.
You don't go around singing sea shanties or anything.
No, we never. Yeah. But you just like Bilge can talk and I'll understand. If
Right.
he was talking in Navy terminology, I can understand what he's saying.
Right. I get you. Okay.
Yeah. But you know, when you're on a ship, that's the terminology that's used to describe. You're using Navy terminology to describe exactly what you need to do, where you need to do, where you need to be.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
and it's important, and that's the way. So in emergency, pretty much it's all designed for emergency. Bill will agree with me. It's drilled into you that way, so that if something goes down, then you know where to go without thinking.
Right. Right. You know,
Because as they say, time is of the essence.
aye.
Yeah.
Well, never being part of the military, it's a different life to me. I'm a career
Well,
civilian.
it is a very I'm not sure about US Navy, I mean international navies, but the Australian Navy, mate, I was never a muppet. You know that. Yeah, I was at Watson. That's all I can say. No muppets there. You tell me where a muppet ever went to Watson unless I was sent there. So a muppet is what's a nickname for a naval apprentice. So
Wow.
whatever trade they're doing in the Royal Australian Navy, they're a muppet. So muppet is an anagram for most useless pricks, pusses ever trained. Because they're all around 16 years of age.
Doesn't sound very complimentary.
Well, it's not, because like the only time they'd put a condom on would be on their freaking head. And most of them join, and they rock up at Cerberus or something, and they think they've been in the Navy for 50 years, like they're an old hand. And yeah, it just sort of you just want to. You've heard of the term buried at sea?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to take them. These are the people that know about have no idea what a golden rivet is, and you want to take them down to the docks and put them shipside and say, hey, down there's the golden rivet. So do you know what a golden rivet is, Jim?
No, I don't.
You know what the hull of a ship is, don't you, Jim?
Yes, I do.
You know that ships are riveted back in the day.
Yes.
Rightio. Well, when you're new to the Royal Australian Navy, and you're doing training and all that sort of stuff, you're all keen to see your first ship, and you'll be taken down the docks. And you're told this big story about how every Australian warship, before it's launched, a pure 24-carat golden rivet is installed right down below at the bow, about 2 feet under the waterline. Now, what'll happen is you'll get a muppet or a new sailor, a recruit, and they will lean over the edge of the dock after racing up to the bow and look over the dock, at which point that one or two or three individuals who are really believing what they're being told at a super gullible level will be then pushed 25 foot over the edge of the dock into the water so they can get a closer look to see if they can find the so-called golden rivet, which never existed in the first place.
Sounds like a college hazing routine.
Well, it's not really a hazing; it's more of culling the stupid.
So Let me stop you right there. I'll ask you one question. So if you are dealing with a group of Muppets, are there some inevitably who are going to understand that they're being totally bullshitted and say, yeah, thanks anyway, mate. I don't need the Golden River.
I'd like to say yes, but no. They're like
They become
moths
officers.
to a light. They all just gather round.
Very good, Paul. Very good.
They're moths to a light. They just gather round and, it's, really? And, ooh.
Now, these Muppets, are they officer candidates? Are they like
No, these are apprentices.
Okay.
So they might be an apprentice boilermaker.
I see.
They might be an apprentice. They might be a cook.
Right.
Okay.
I get
they
you.
might be a technician of some sorts.
Right.
But all of them are as useful as tits on a bull.
Sounds like you're explaining me in the stream.
Oh, not just yet, mate. I could go. I haven't got 2 or 3 hours to keep going. Jake's just popped in and said hello.
Hello, Jake.
All right, Jake.
Hang on, Jake. Pop your head in, mate. Hang on, I'll just change cameras. Get ready to see Jake. There he is.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh. Nothing's improved.
Go, man.
Happy Easter
It's
to
a
you.
golf game going.
Guys, yeah, haven't gone for round 3 yet.
No, I'm still getting over the trauma, so we haven't gone again. Yeah, but no, we'll get out there again. Because it was funny. He realised what golf was about his second round. It wasn't. Yeah, but he hit some good shots and he hit a shit ton of shit shots. So, and he's slowly learning that if you repeat the same thing 10 times in a row, you're not going to get a different fucking result.
That's one of the
You're gonna get the
definitions of
same result.
insanity.
Yeah, so's dating my daughter. But anyway,
Me and her just had an argument about chocolate.
oh good God, they're arguing about chocolate.
Hang on.
Even fake.
You argued with a woman about chocolate?
Who? Wait for this, Paul. A sick woman.
No.
Oh,
I took
God,
her
mate.
car and walked out.
Jesus Christ.
She divided up.
And
the
I'm
ones that
divorced.
she Didn't like.
What?
Didn't want, and I walked out with that pile.
I'm guessing that's why he's out here right now.
Yep.
It's called safety first. Yep. No.
Distance is the #1 safety feature.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
No. They know where you
No.
live.
Yeah, you're
Is that
screwed.
right, Paul?
Unfortunately, she wakes up before me, so
Well, if you'd like to say hi and bye to Jake because we might not see him again.
very true.
It was nice knowing you, Jake.
Poor bastard.
Commiserations.
I was going to say he had balls, but that literally meant he did have them at one stage. And
Yep. And
it wasn't a long run
Well-
through puberty, but yeah, it was fun
At
while
least
it
we know
lasted.
where they are now.
Yeah,
stuff to burn.
they'd be boiling and all in about half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think she's
I wouldn't
really
go
going to
back in
use
that room.
oil.
Well, yeah, she hasn't come out to grab me little Bunsen burner here, so
Not yet.
wow, I'm just looking at all this. I can't wait to get this display. Oh, it's going to be sexy. So much time saving.
You just want it because it vibrates.
Well, you stop rubbing my back, bitch. Hey? What
You
happened
what?
to you? Where'd you leave? You just left me high and dry, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong
Yeah,
box.
excuses. Did you sweat coming off him, Apple?
You didn't have to pull
Comments.
it
What
out.
we've got in the comments. Twisted indeed, just wrong. Well, Tiger Woods could be out of action as he was done for drunk driving second time, so keep practicing, son. Yeah.
Sarah Jane, is there a law about showing kids golf? That's cruelty.
There should be.
Yeah, so no, he'll get there eventually. It's just understanding that, yeah, I think the main lesson is if you try the same thing 10 times in a row and it doesn't work, you're going to get the same result. So
10 times in a row.
That's true.
yeah.
So clearly something has to change.
And if you listen to the old bastard, and which
He's about to hit me with a fucking 7-iron on the shin.
I was going to like take him out, I showed him, stood there, put him in position. The little bastard hit it so far down and straight. I thought, well, I'm not bringing him anymore. But when he listened, good golfer. When he used his 21-year-old brain, no idea.
I become what was being explained before of a Muppet.
Yep.
And I nearly copped a hybrid. For it.
I ended up I just showed him and I said, right, mate, all yours now. I've showed you and showed you and showed you. And then his brain didn't register that I'd showed him. But it's okay. I'm happy to take him out anytime.
All right. Well, there you go. I mean, that's what golf is. It's practice, practice, practice.
It certainly is. Yep.
Kind of like life itself.
Yeah.
That's why I like watching professional golf, because you see guys who are the best in the world at their craft, and they're struggling to get the even par on a course like the PGA Tour.
I mean, I love the Masters, I think. And
I love the course.
I learned something today about the Masters. They sell $1 million US per hour in merchandise.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Free or something?
No,
All you
just
gotta
$1
say
million
is
an hour
words. All you gotta
US.
say is Masters, and you're going to have a lot of people turn like a dog being told there's food.
But you know what the funny thing is? They have the cheapest food in America.
What's that?
But the Masters,
Prices are still the same. You can go and get the same, like a sandwich or for $2 or something. They're famous sandwiches.
I didn't think they would be. I didn't think anything was affordable at the Masters.
No, you will like the broadcasters. They're not fans of golf. They're patrons.
What's the difference?
Well, because Augusta counts every person that turns up as a guest of the club.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But learning about how the course is manicured, like even the azaleas, there's hot packs put on them or whatever to make them bloom the right color at that, like this time of year, because they're not supposed to bloom this time of year, but they engineer it so they do.
Okay.
Thank you, Terry.
well, that just means just got to throw a bit of potash on them.
No,
Like I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to time a floral display for whatever time of the year I wanted. You just got to. There's just various things you can do. Well, what's it got to do where it's a golf course or not?
Well, I'm guessing Augusta is a bit bigger than your.
Yeah, but
Like
if
the
you know what
county.
you're doing, it's still the same principle.
And there's 20,000 people that work there for the week.
Couldn't agree more, Sarah Jane.
Well, it takes you longer than that to plan having a floral display. It takes you weeks to be able to prepare for that, to get the plants ready for that. So it's not just how many people you got there a week before. You got to.
Oh no, that's just the employees a week.
Donuts on the 7th green.
For the year, it's ridiculous. Like the whole 51 weeks before that is spent preparing for the next year's master. But anyway, enough of golf. Sarah Jane and Paul are falling asleep. So Sarah Jane,
You think that might be a coincidence?
Does that mean he doesn't owe you any more Malibu?
No, I've still got a long way to go for that.
Oh, righto. Young Jake actually asked if he could do a model during the week.
Ooh.
Sure. Jason, you got plenty of models to offer him. So
Only through the week. How long does he
Yeah.
think it takes?
No, he I've got to clean up the other bench for him, and I'll give him said opportunity to make a model. But
sure, sounds good. Come on, join in the fun, Jake. Yeah. the heck?
come join the insanity.
What could
Someone-
possibly go wrong?
I mean, heck, if you're willing to play golf, then you can build a model.
Well, I've built a model before.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was assisted
I was very much assisted.
because he kept eating the glue.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, don't do
Wait a
that.
minute.
These days.
Wait a minute. What kind of wait. Hold on. Back up there for a second. What kind of glue?
Thank you, Apple.
Anything that sticks, really.
Yeah, no,
Ooh, doggy.
but it came out fairly okay. He did a good paint job on it. It was a 4-wheel drive. Hang on, there it is. Yeah, it was his. That's it. Go that one. Or can you email that to me at madosmod@gmail?
I don't know how to use email
Oh, download it.
that.
Or send it to
Save
me
it
on
first.
Facebook. Send it to me and Mum on Facebook. You know how to use that.
Hardest part, Jake, is to
Send
keep
them
the pond intact.
Send them all to me on Facebook, mate. And I'll share with the boys.
Come on, Sarah Jane, maybe tough, but she's fair. Did have a certain franchise of kits behind me at the time.
What certain franchise would that be?
Oh, I'm not going to say because I'm down to 10 bottles.
What? No, Paul. I'd really like to know, please.
Okay, they start with the same letters as this does. Silly wanker.
Okay. Have you send them all? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I also added in. I did the.
Yeah.
usual-
Nice shot, Bilge.
What was that, Bilge? Oh, you can just go suck a dick, can't you, Bilge? Oh, you probably have. Sorry.
Very good, Bilge. Good for you. Good for you. There's a shot across your bow.
Wow, Bilge. Yeah, brother.
Way to look
Wow.
out for a fellow Navy man.
If he hadn't have said that, I would have been very disappointed, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'd expect him to be that, quick on the draw, except Stokers aren't really that quick. I mean, you have to count for them, let them know where they are. You know, they run into things a lot. It was pretty dark down there. They're the only thing in the Navy that has big letters on their shirts so they know who they are. Yeah,
Oh boy.
it's okay.
Oh, shit.
Jim, it's upstairs, downstairs, all over again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, but it's,
The waterborne version of it.
Yeah.
you actually get a notice on ships running orders. The stokers might be coming into the daylight, and you prepare for it. And there's counselling sessions, and
Oh,
you get a photo of what they really look like.
Do they put higher guardrails up when they come up on deck?
Oh, actually, there's a light filter so you can adjust to their heads. It'd be like walking through, like, I don't know, Alaska or wherever you find a Yeti, and one might just jump out at you. They prepare you for it. You know how Bilge gets when he hasn't had a shave?
yeah, like the
That's
wolf.
a good day. That's a good day. I'm just going to bring up. Hang on, let me go. Facebook. Kick that over here, guys. Rightio. I'll bring this up. This is Jake's first effort, and you guys will be suitably impressed by his first effort ever at a model.
There we go. Very good.
That's not Jake. That's Terry.
It's like most
Nice.
Land Cruisers I've ever seen.
Yeah, the snorkel's a bit secondhand, but we're not picking on things. But
This
for
is
a
all
first
made with-
first model,
so that
Oh, it's great. Looks great, man. Good for you.
It's like being dragged through a mangrove swamp.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got quite a bit of Queensland soil all over it.
Yeah.
that was the model when it was done, apart from the 3D printed wheels. But with the
you got to talk to the
leftover-
microphone.
with the leftover plastic, I as how I did the scrub bars and the bull bar and all that, and then also had some 3D printed max tracks laying around. So I used the lighter and just bent it with my fingers where I could.
That's come out well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got a bonnet, Jeffro.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. I was going to say that's the hardest part of the whole thing is keeping an eye on your bonnet.
So
But to this day, I don't know where it's gone though.
Check the bottom of the puddle.
yeah, so that's not bad for his first model. So yeah,
At least he finished it.
it very like it wasn't a what you call a.
Wasn't a very difficult one.
It wasn't a very difficult kit, but for his first go, very well done. So, hey, Sarah Jane, as God said to Moses, "Go forth and multiply."
I thought that's what the Vulcans said.
Yes.
No, let's live long and prosper, Jim.
Live long and prosper. Thank you. Thank you. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Here comes another
Nah,
fine.
thanks, Sarah Jane.
So, Dad, what you need to do right, is just basically when it comes to playing with mud types and all that.
You know, I've got it covered. I've got them all there. But no, I mean,
I don't know why I got to give Dad lessons. Dad's the one that taught me.
so we're Wednesday again, guys.
Yeah,
I
I'm up
didn't
to an
say
even
nothing.
dozen.
I said go forth and multiply. I did not refer to any franchise in any way, shape, or form. Thank you, Sarah Jane.
You got
Mate, you're gonna
you
have
got
to-
the fine
you got-
for something else.
Mate, you're going to have to make
No,
a different night.
No, she just fined me for nothing. Just.
Welcome
I
to the
mean,
club.
Yeah, I mean, is breathing a fine, Sarah Jane?
See R32 in her name.
I was paraphrasing. You're a hard taskmaster.
Oh, it's good to have you back, Sarah Jane.
You were paraphrasing.
Go, girl. Yeah, go, girl.
She doesn't cut you any slack.
Oh, no. I mean, I reckon she holds 2 testicles in each hand. And just a gentle squeeze, just to know, yep, you are here.
Who's your daddy?
Jason, you're going to have to make a different night, man. Wednesday's no good.
Why, mate?
Trivia night.
Well, no, Ethel, I don't have a mute button on my mouth, mate. I'll just say, I say what I do and I do what I say. And I know Sarah James is top person, so if she ain't laughing, I ain't laughing.
Well, whatever
No,
day you choose, Jason, it works for me because 4 a.m. is 4 a.m. no matter what.
Well, Thursday night's no good because there's football on at that
Tuesday?
time. Tuesday night. Yeah, now Tuesday night could be a go. Does that work for everybody else?
Works for
Doesn't
me.
bother me.
Yay!
Sarah Jane, Ethel, Harry, Bill,
Yeah, folks in chat, you guys got to vote too. So come on up. Let us know.
because
Hey,
I'd
Jim, I
really,
guess that makes me an influencer.
That's right. There you go. You're an influencer.
no, it just makes you appreciate it, brother.
I do
Makes you
appreciate that.
it.
I do.
But I'd like to thank everybody that turned up last Wednesday night. Really do appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully I've got the
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Terry.
yeah, sorry, Harry. So it'll be 7 p.m. on a Wednesday
Oh,
night.
bugger, Harry.
What time did you jump in, Harry? Oh, thanks, Sarah Jane. You're the best. Really appreciated you on the live stream too the other night. Just felt it. It was great. I'm glad you didn't sleep too hard during it.
Todd will be washing his hair.
Beautiful. Did you have you got a screen in the shower?
I sing in the shower while washing my hair.
Yeah, I really don't want to know what you do in the shower. You're with my daughter, so say good night, Jake.
Good night, all. I'm being called by the
Night,
daughter.
Jake.
Okay,
Hey,
Jake.
Jake.
Nice talking with you. See you next week, maybe.
Always. It was a pleasure to see you all again.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
See you,
Good
man.
night, guys.
See you, mate. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Yeah, and Sarah Jane, just for you, there's more tools coming. Yes,
Not
just
just
for you.
us.
I think I'm going to put in, what do they call a banner or whatever? And this is for Sarah Jane. So, but other than that, again, crap, not just for you, Sarah Jane. Just for you. No, truly, you hit that keyboard. It's good. Feel
I
love.
think a forehead must have hit it.
There's this canteen out there.
Everybody needs a little bit of negativity in their life, and Sarah Jane's that ray of sunshine that has a cloud in it.
Does anybody else ever get knackered by applying decals?
Yes. Yes. I only do parts. I only do bits and pieces at a time. I'll start with one segment of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see that again, Jeffro.
Hang on, mate. Let's go big screen.
Yeah.
That's my griping. I've just got cockpit and weathering. There's not really that many decals left on it. I just got to do the ones under the wing, and that's about it.
All right.
Yeah. Didn't take that long.
Yes, seeing it's a Tiger Meat aircraft, Jeffro, I wouldn't weather it too much.
Yeah, I don't think you.
No, this one's going to be pretty clean. I'm not going to do too much to it. Just a little bit of stuff here and there, a little bit of just some wash here and there, and that's about it. I'm not going to do much to it.
Mainly just the usual stains and leaks underneath it. The thing would be clean for the Tiger Meat.
I usually just do a wash through the undercarriage and just through the exposed bits and in the exposed bays and stuff like that, and there won't be much else.
Yeah.
So, I've got to do all the missiles, and yet that Sheck Air Force, this one, not a bad decal sheet really. They're a little brittle though.
That's a Kitty Hawk kit.
Yeah, I buggered up the base of the first Tiger Meat decal on the tail. It's just, you try to move it across next minute. Oh my God. And I haven't got a good record with split decals, but it's all right. Coming along. I've kind of got a problem with, I've really so badly got to buy a new display cabinet because I'm just running out of room, and it's getting to the stage where I've got to put them where they're just going to attract dust, and I've got to get another display cabinet to put them in because I've got nowhere else to put them.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm running out of room in mine.
It's part of the reason I'm building this, and I'm not building a big 35 because there's just Sukhoi Su-35.
Yeah,
They
it's
just,
big. Yeah, that's a big model. Even in 72nd scale, that's a big model.
yeah. And I just haven't got the room at the moment, so.
Well,
Anyway,
Apple's having a go. Apple's gone. He's
Okay,
gone.
Apple, take
balls
care,
to
buddy.
the wall.
No, he's
Look
not
at
gone. He's
Apple.
said.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, you got to be a
Apple's
little
got
bit
balls to the
to be
wall.
part of this.
Just in case you missed
decals are fine. I kind of like applying decals. It's just when the ones on, like the service ones on aircraft, they're just so tiny. And then you get them, out, and you get them on the tweezers, and you lose the bloody things, and you think, oh, I've lost that one, and you got to get another one.
So I think Bill has given us the real reason why he hasn't turned up.
And no, I'm not going downstairs to get it.
So what have you got? You've got armament getting pressured together, do you, young man?
Yes, I'm trying to. I've got 1 500-pounder, 2 of the rocket pods and the rocket rails, and the toilet for the outer pylon.
Very good.
So
I
there
have a
is
new
enough.
toilet in my lounge room, by the way.
Okay.
Well, it's the old one's got to be replaced, and yesterday everything was sort of wasn't the time to do it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was already a shit day, so to speak. Oh, look at that, Bilge. You're being very honourable. So, again, I will reschedule to Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. I am going to try and make each live stream about 2 hours.
You mean the box reviews?
No, on the
his build video.
Yeah, the build video on the North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Well, as long as it's interesting. I mean, if you get hung up on something, just edit it down.
Yeah, well, you can't. I don't want to edit. I want people to see it being done live, and whatever I've done during.
I see.
Whatever I've done during that time. After that, well, you know, I'm not going to record it or anything like that unless I think I'd like to. But that'll be 7 p.m. Queensland time. I'm not sure what that would be, Sarah Jane.
That would be 10 a.m. UK time.
Square bucket. Yeah, I found that funny because when it comes, unless it's a Revell kit or an AMT, but photo etch, I don't lose my shit, because if I lose my shit, then the situation gets worse, and it doesn't. I've never been a lose my shit kind of guy in modelling, unless it's just a ridiculous shithouse, poorly made product, and I'm having to work my ass to try and. But photo etch, no. Photo etch, I take. It's like surgery to me. I just take time, and thank you, Sarah Jane. Appreciate that. You know, you will be missed. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand that sex change surgery takes a long time to heal.
Sarah Jane, I could hear you right now heckling someone in a stand-up comedy club.
Oh, Sarah Jane would destroy people. Yeah.
I died on stage
She's waiting for me to bite, and I'm not going to bite.
You normally do.
Insulted? No. Am I offended? No. Yeah, no. No. Good try, but appreciate it. Got the feels. And it was a good night on Wednesday night. It was great comments in there. Really enjoyed it. Appreciated it. So yeah. Well, we're hitting 2 hours and 45 minutes, folks. I'm thinking, unless you guys have got some more you want to go on with, it could be a wrap.
Yeah, sure. Whatever way you want to go, it's okay with me.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
I'm not sure if it's our longest. I think we've cracked 3 hours once before, haven't we, Paul?
I think so.
believe so, yes.
But in future, like when we get the other boys on, if we want to crack on, just say, hey, let me know. But again, I'll finally say one final time, thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to Paul, to Jim. Above all, thank you very much, Jeffro, for your support yesterday. It's great to know that you got people that actually give a shit and care about you.
Of course we do, mate.
From us to you,
Yep,
from
sure
me to
do.
you guys, thank you.
Everybody knows what it's like to lose pets.
And yeah, thank you. So next week is 7 p.m. Sunday. My thing is Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Sorry, Sarah Jane, you can't be there. And
Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's nice.
yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, see, that's karma, see?
How do we all feel about that? That Sarah Jane's given 2 house points to Jeffro. What about Jim?
Fair enough.
What about Jim?
Golf clap.
Yeah?
Golf clap.
Sarah Jane, Jim actually said his condolences prior. He just didn't. I wasn't able to get him on the phone from Australia, and you know, Paul was there in spirit. But anyway, guys and girls, I would again thank you so much. Thank you to everybody in the chat for being here tonight. We really appreciate you. Again, if you can like, that'd be great. If you don't feel like clicking a button, all good. Huzzah, Jeff.
Huzzah, Ethel.
Huzzah.
He is amazing, Sarah Jane, a great mate, a super mate.
It's a shame we live so far away from each other, Sarah Jane. Like, what is it, 13 hours? Thank God for the internet.
Yeah. But I mean, what do we call each other just about every day that ends in Y?
Yeah, most days.
Yeah. But,
He plays golf on, what is it, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, and I play golf on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and so he's always ringing me up to see how my game went, and then he's ringing me up to tell me how his game went.
Right, later, Bilge.
And Bilge, thank you, brother.
Bilge.
Thank you very, very much.
Okay, see you, Bilge.
Take care, mate. We'll see you next Sunday, eh? Take care. Have a great week.
See you,
Again,
Bilge.
everybody, thank you for spending time with us, and we will talk to you guys next week. Take care, guys.
Night,
Night,
night.
all.
Everyone,
Huzzah.
take care.
Huzzah.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter to those out there celebrating.
Well done.